Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. You know that? Hold on, I don't want to miss the rocket launch. It's about to start. It's 1 minute away. Rocket launch. It just launched. No, it didn't. Hold on. Boom.
3, 2, 1. Booster ignition.
Didn't miss it. Not late. Not late.
Crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Right on time.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Now what?
Houston now controlling the flight of Integrity on the Artemis II mission.
It would not be funny if it blows up.
Integrity, AMT high.
Point, thank you. Licky, thank you. Backpack, Funk, Oscar.
Integrity passes the alternate Miko. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance.
Bro, aliens probably think we're fucking crazy for this shit. Like, we were not made to leave this planet. They see us, like, just make this fucking tube that we just shoot ourselves into the sky in. They think we're, like, some crazy motherfucker. I mean, we are, to be fair. We are a couple of rascals. Dude, why is my Twitch chat in Comic Sans today? How do I turn this off?
Mission elapsed time.
April Fools. It's not funny. I'm not laughing.
On, Ponce de Leon.
Not a funny joke.
Stan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce de Leon.
Have you the same?
Communication signal.
Disable Comic
confirmed as
Sans.
Integrity and its crew go supersonic.
Where's the button?
Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis II mission. Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour.
It blew up? I don't think it blew up. I think it's up there. It's kind of hard to tell.
1 minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time. Standing by for main engine throttle down to.
I'm not even looking at the
85%.
rocket. I'm trying to turn off Comic Sans in my chat. That's literally was more important to me right now.
9-second mark.
I just see text that says disable Comic Sans. 7 TV setting?
Confirm separation. Main
Or
engine
where the
throttling
fuck
up,
are 7
guidance
TV
confirmed.
settings?
Integrity, guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
Copy all, Stan.
Wait, where'd it go? I just looked back at the screen. Where is it?
Integrity, SM priming complete.
Where's the rocket?
SM priming complete.
2 minutes 45
It's
seconds of
gone?
Mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. Thrusters on Integrity.
I did. It didn't
and upper
disable the
stage
comics.
confirmed in a ready state.
Okay, I guess I'm just
Service
doing this
module
today.
fairing separation.
Yes, disable. Okay, it gave me an option to disable. It just popped up. Thank God.
3 minutes into the flight. Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78.
It came back!
Now passing 5,000.
Whatever, dude. What are you most excited for with the Artemis II launch? Launch, view around the moon, splashdown. What the fuck is splashdown? When they come back?
Last Genesis, great view.
The
Copy,
launch.
Citizen. Team Eco 8+02.
We see the sail on board, Stan.
And Houston has you loud and clear on Tidris at the Carmen line.
Ozzy 2 frames, you don't understand that computers suck shit. You act like I didn't already do that. It was disabled for a second, then it came back.
Of Artemis II, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good company.
Whatever, dude.
GPS
What's
signals
going on? Is
acquired
this a
after launch
Deadlock
Jettison
live
now
event?
Working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of Miko.
When do they get to the moon? Yo, watching this stream from the Artemis II shuttle, sending love, man. Dude, pay attention. You're flying a spaceship. 2 days? How does it take 2 days to get to the moon, bro? It's like right there. Slow ass rocket.
Integrity, GPS processing.
Outstanding, Stan.
This is
We have
fake.
a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
Didn't you even question what's cool about this launch specifically? I thought they do them fairly regularly. No, I don't think they've done like a moon like mission in like a long ass time. But they're not even going to go to the moon. They're gonna go around. It's a waste of money. I don't understand. You can't convince me that it's worth money to fly around the moon and not land on it.
God didn't make men fly. This is fucked up.
20 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. At this point, 3 good main engines are all that's needed to carry integrity to.
They're taking a woman to the moon, but just to look at it. They're not letting her land because of sexism. Dude, that's so sad.
75 miles in altitude, 330 miles downrange, approaching 10,000 miles per hour.
Very fitting that they did this on the day of release of the Mario Galaxy movie. This guy gave $10 to fucking Fox News Now to say that. That's awesome, dude. Way to spend your money.
Looking good at 6 minutes.
How is the movie? The new Mario movie is one of the worst movies ever. It was so fucking bad. It's not even like so bad it's good. It's just like boring and bad. It's terrible.
Soon report the shutdown plan to Flight Director Judd Friedling, expected at the 7-minute mark.
It's barely a movie, bro. It's like they had to like somewhat try with the first one and they just got away with whatever the fuck they wanted with the second.
Nominal shutdown.
It is a YouTube Shorts movie. It was made to be consumed in like Instagram Reels by like a 4-year-old.
6 minutes 40 seconds of mission.
The post-credit scenes weren't even exciting either. I'm not even gonna lie. Pissed me off.
And the time of Mika was confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds into the flight.
Can you open Pokemon cards on stream? No. Yes, Fox does have more screen time and lines than Rosalina. I wish I could tell you why.
Throttling down as we approach the abort once around option. Milestone at the 7-minute 30-second mark.
Is Fox cool? I mean, yeah, Fox was cool. It would have been cooler if, like, I guess they didn't spoil it, but
miles downrange, traveling more than
it's I swear, like, there's no way that they needed like any of the voice actors in studio for more than like a day or two for this movie. Like, there's that little dialogue. Like, it's mostly just like a bunch of like hodgepodge, like action, just like mush on your screen.
Still following nominal ascent at this time.
Also, Chris Pratt just gave up on like doing a voice in like half of his lines as he's just like talking. It's just Chris Pratt.
About 10 seconds remaining until the main engine cutoff of the Space Launch System core stage.
Did they kill Frog? How was Froggy? He's just like a background guy. If you played Star Fox 64 on 3DS as a kid, you either become a 23-year-old Nintendo guy who like 47 and loves, I don't know, who like 47 and loves N64, or a straight up gangster like me. I don't know what you were trying to say with that.
We see the same on board, Stan.
Who looks 47.
8 minutes 40 seconds into the flight, we have a nominal main engine cutoff heading.
You going to play the Deadlock update after this? Yeah, we'll play Deadlock until the Trump speech.
Separated, done its job. The Space Launch System upper stage, the interim cryogenic propulsion stage, or ICPS.
Priming from inside the rocket.
Yo,
BTW.
vegan soccer dad, good to see you, dude. When's your follow date?
9 minutes.
You've been here a long ass time.
Crew of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen.
May 6, 2019. I feel like you were here before that.
Journey to the moon.
Just read what the post-credit scene is. Those people are gonna be annoying. The post-credit scene sucks shit. I couldn't believe that that was the post-credit scene. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Copy that, Stan. Numbers for the pen.
What was it? I'm not gonna spoil it, bro. Some people want to see the movie. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Capcom Stan loves now reminding the crew that the perigee raise maneuver time of ignition is as expected.
Earth isn't flat.
Ignition.
25th Amendment, April Fools.
That time being 49.
My name is literally Artemis. That dude's name is Artemis? It's kind of tough. Yeah, Donkey Kong wasn't even in the movie. I was like, what the fuck? He was in the first... Was that the... Like, what? He was in the first one. Now what? They need to make a Donkey Kong movie where he smokes weed. I agree. It definitely felt like an Illumination movie. I'll tell you that. It was Illumination for sure. What songs did they play in the movie? Bro, there's barely any music. Like, well, like they'll play like Mario music like here and there, and I'll be like, oh my god, that Mario Galaxy song. I mean, it's literally like they just like, you just take like imagery from Mario Galaxy and then you just kind of paste it at different points. Like you'll be like, oh, those background characters are from Mario Galaxy. Okay, cool. Neat. And it's like, okay, those power-ups are from Mario Galaxy. Neat.
11 minutes of mission elapsed time. Overhearing the conversation.
Why was even Galaxy Thief if Bowser Jr. was the villain? I mean, Bowser Jr. was kind of a villain in Galaxy as well, but yeah, dude, there's actually more like Odyssey stuff than there is like Galaxy. Well, I mean, maybe not, but it's got a bunch of like Galaxy and Odyssey stuff.
Deadlock.
Their launch and entry suits.
My favorite part of the movie is literally in the first like 5 minutes of the movie. It was literally my favorite part of the movie is like, you know, like the little skeleton guys in like the like desert area and like in the Odyssey and like that little world, the desert world. I forget what it's called. Not Dry Bones. No, not Dry Bones. But like yeah, the Mexican guys, the little like Day of the Dead looking guys. Yeah, the Sand Kingdom. The Mexicans. Oh, yes. Them. No, they were my favorite, and they were only in the movie for literally 10 seconds. Because, like, Yoshi's there, and he goes, Yoshi, and then one of the little skeleton guys goes, Hola, Yoshi! And I thought that was awesome. I was like, oh, you said hola because he's Spanish. I was like, that's awesome. That was the best part of the movie. And I'm not kidding.
Houston, C3 aux power back in auto.
Was Donald Glover Yoshi good? Bro, like, if he was fine. I mean, it was like, they like, the movie's so strange. It's like, why did they even... It's like they had the post-credit scene of Yoshi, and they're like, okay, well, we have to put Yoshi in the movie. So they're like, Yoshi is just like there. But he's not like an integral part of the movie. But then again, nobody is an integral part of the movie. Nothing really happens.
13 minutes and 30 seconds.
Everything in the movie just kind of happens. Yeah, like there's no like
crew of the Artemis II mission
plot. There really is no plot. Honestly.
Incredible ascent. Artemis II is underway. Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen.
How much screen time does Fox get? More than Rosalina.
Milestones to come up as we await solar array deploy and the critical burns that will get integrity. It's a high.
I wanted to see more Rose. I never gave a fuck about Rosalina. Rosalina had like the coolest scene of like action scene at like the beginning, and then like sideline for the rest of the movie.
But for now, we're gonna send it.
And like Brie Larson was like the only one trying in like the VA booth. It seems.
How the launch experience was over on the Space Coast.
Yeah, Gary, for people are just joining us, welcome back to the Space Coast.
Also, there's like a major like Mario lore reveal in this that like I assumed was like an Illumination thing. Why is there like a sports newscaster desk here? What is happening?
people around us cheering. It was amazing.
Yeah, the energy was wonderful. I mean, it was a beautiful launch. You know, we've got 4 friends and family members headed to the moon.
Anyways,
it's pretty amazing.
I think it's
How
done.
does that make you?
The rocket blew up, by the way, if you just got here. No, I don't want a six stat for Deadlock. I'm just gonna play normal. But no, like, there was like a major Mario lore reveal. And like, I assumed it was like an Illumination edition. And then I read an article this morning where Miyamoto is like, yeah, no, like we just put that. Yeah, that's a thing. I was like, what the fuck? Is it the third brother? No, it's like kind of like Rosalina's like relation to a character. I mean, you could probably guess what it is. They went to the moon to promote the Mario movie. Yes, that's why they went to the moon. I'm so pissed, dude. I'm like, actually, I'm more pissed at you guys than I ever would be because you are in Comic Sans today. I'm so sorry. Like, it's not even your fault. Like, I'm just pissed off. You can turn that off? I tried. I can't. My shit doesn't work. Whenever I pop out chat, it just turns back on. Are we gonna 6-stack 7s? Sounds like it's your fault. Connor, why were you irrationally angry at my Erica Kirk message yesterday? Wait, what was your Erica Kirk message yesterday? I'm gonna scroll up and see it. Wait, you actually chat too much. Never mind. What did you say? I can't scroll up and find it. Can I unmute the stream now? You could always unmute the stream. Wait, play Fortnite. They added April Fool's jokes only for today. Erica Kirk has 3Ks. Oh, yeah, that wasn't very funny. It was just like, okay, sure. That wasn't irrational. I thought it wasn't funny. Did anyone else see Charlie stowing away on the rocket? Who? What? What are you talking about? I saw Trump told Erica Kirk to like sue Drewski this morning. You see that? Did I like it? Oh fuck, maybe I didn't. For what? I don't even know. Legalized comedy. Fuck, who tweeted the clip, man? Trump has discussed firing Attorney General Bondi. No, not Pam Bondi. Oh, fuck. Another White House Mario tweet. But how do they get away with this? As Nintendo is going to own the United States government. They're going to sue them. Wow. At least this one isn't like Nazi propaganda. This would actually be kind of wholesome under like the Obama administration. Literal jingling keys? I'd be fine with this if it was Obama. Okay. S-Fan replied with the Austin Powers rocket scene. Let's see this tweet, S-Fan. Very awesome. Thank you for sharing, S-Fan. I dislike you, Evie Lund. Wait,
Colonel,
why?
You better take a look at this radar. What is it, son? I don't know, sir. But it looks like a
I don't
giant
know
dick.
yet. Oh.
Yeah. Take a look out of starboard.
Oh my god, it looks like a huge...
Pecker!
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's...
Sick tweet, S-Fan. If I trained for my whole life to be an astronaut, I'd be pissed if I let see my life-defining moment interspersed with a Nintendo Wii game. This is why you're not an astronaut, because you obviously can't contain your emotions very well. Yeah, I saw this.
A liberal is someone I will disagree with, and what I treat with this is rooted in intolerance. And you see this happen all over the place in America, where college campuses get shouted down. You heard my message tonight. Do you think I'm a hateful speaker? Do you think I bring vitriol? I get labeled by groups on the left in America that I should not be allowed to speak on U.S. campuses. That I'm somehow spreading vitriol and hatred, and I'm spreading dangerous ideas.
Did you see the space launch? I did. Wait, how is he back? This is a computer video. He's not here. He's dead. This is a recording video in the computer. I saw that the president of Iran tweeted like a letter to the American people being like, we don't want a war. And I said, I'm sorry about our pedophile president. I'm going to see if I can get him on Fortnite Friday. I doubt that this will work, though. I don't think he has access to Fortnite. Connor, why do you always read my unfunniest messages? Your name is Booty Cakes, dude. Fortnite is literally free. I know, but like they struggle to like have internet there, I think, right now. Can you get Christy Gnome's husband on Fortnite Friday? That'd be a good get. I imagine he's like not taking like media interviews right now. Oh, you guys said the Mr. Beast video would be out today. You lied. Why were you telling me that yesterday? April Fools. It's Saturday. Yeah, I usually release this video on Saturday. The Backrooms trailer. I saw that. I don't really like horror movies. Have you been watching Tip to Tip? Dude, I have not. I only watched the first one. I have not caught up at all. Super Mario Galaxy cast raced each other in Mario Kart World.
Dryer.
Oh, this is what I'm here for. This is what I love to see.
TTARP.
Baby Bowser, no excuses, Baby Bowser. You do the best you can.
Moving up to third.
What in the world is that?
Oh my god. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is about to race into theaters, and around these parts, we celebrate that with a good old-fashioned round of Mario Kart
why the hell was
World.
Benny Safdie Bowser
Mario
Jr.?
Galaxy movie. Hi, everybody. Here are the rules. Group 1, you guys are going to play 2 races. Whoever wins.
I hated his voice as Bowser Jr. I hated it the whole time. I hated it.
From this group. The final, of course, will take place on Rainbow Road, as is tradition.
Kevin Hart would have been great as Bowser Jr. If there was ever a time to cast Kevin Hart as anything, it was Bowser Jr.
Yeah, this is gonna go. This is going to be total
well,
chaos.
my friend. Okay. Not well.
Ready? Here we go. Who hits the button? Who hits okay?
I didn't.
Here we go.
There it goes. Here we go.
First race. Group A, first race.
Sorry guys, I'm really excited to watch this because I'm 42 and I like seeing the celebrities play Mario Kart. I haven't played games since Super Nintendo.
So for group 1 over here, what was your first memory of Mario?
You talking to us while playing? You want us to speak and play at the same time?
I am so focused right now.
My first memory was going to the laundromat near my house where they had the arcade game, and I would do this little route because we were pretty poor, and so I would go to the Alfie's Pizza and I'd stick my little scrawny arm behind the jukebox and see if anyone had left any coins in there.
Chris, you're doing so well.
And if I did, well, I'd play Super Mario Bros. At the laundromat. And if I didn't have a quarter, there were two options. One, I could go to the wishing well down at the Mexican restaurant and steal coins out of the well, which I did multiple times. I like to think that my wish was actually one that I stole from someone else, and the wish was to beat Mario. And then, stick me in the dryer.
I don't care about your story anymore because you ran over me.
Repeat that.
Life is a highway,
Life is a highway, bro. Thank you, JM. Appreciate it, bro. Two Pet Rats, Geek, Iggy, Kansas. Thank you guys.
I checked out of that story and then came back in at a really weird.
Did you ever try like hitting a question block for some coins? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot in there.
I used to try to smash my head against bricks, but no coins ever came out.
Oh,
Just a little bit of goo from my ear.
Just a little bit of goo from your ear.
Now let's check in with the race here. Now,
No, this is awesome. This video is great.
First place.
Come on, Peach. You got this. Really hard.
All right, Toad, Keegan's in.
Dude, why are girls so bad at video games, man?
What in the world is that?
God. What the fuck?
I'm turning right. Yes, you got it.
Third place. That is.
What the
be
fuck?
Very good going into the next race.
Oh God, no! I don't want to win.
I don't know. You're in second now. You're on your way.
Oh God!
Now Charlie's out in first.
Sorry, that just reminded me of the tweet I made, StonePod tweet on the Splatoon News account one time. I was like, has anybody ever noticed that girls are bad at Splatoon? What's with that? What's going on?
Hot sauce, though, right?
And all the Splatoon kids are fucking pissed. They were like, what the fuck? What did Splatoon do? Tweet them.
Check the standings. Luigi out in first. Charlie in first. Chris in second. Anya in third. And then, you know what?
Lucky number 7.
It's going fine down in fourth, Keegan.
Lucky number 9.
Dude,
anything could happen in the next race.
I said this while watching the movie.
Like I could come in 12.
What a missed opportunity to make Keegan-Michael Key voice every single Toad. Like, it's such easy comedy. It is such easy comedy if every single Toad just sounds like him, and instead they make all the different Toads like different voices. It's so frustrating. It's like, why?
You know, I don't even have my own life.
Where are the smart people in the room to tell you to make this movie?
Very good. Ooh, I would throw a really big party.
What did your date think of the movie? Everybody hated it.
Each other better. And then I would hold
Everybody hated the movie.
dinner where I would ask people what they thought would be better that I could do as a ruler.
Does that make sense? And that's on her first date.
Just keep pressing A. Just keep pressing A. Just keep pressing A. Just keep pressing it. Keep pressing it.
Now, Keegan, obviously there's a big space theme here in Galaxy.
Don't ask me questions.
They're not listening to the IGN guy. They don't give a fuck. No one's listening to the IGN guy.
Into a multiversal wormhole.
He is not a part of the friend group.
Movie. Which space movie would you want to see him sucked into?
Logan's Run. Logan's Run.
Good choice.
Because he would survive because he's not a human. They're only killing the humans in Logan's Run.
Why are we yelling?
You know what I mean? And I don't know why my voice is raised.
And you know what? Keegan and Anya are having a great time. We're having a great time.
I'm here to answer
This
the
is
questions.
so awkward.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have a lot.
Are you really shadow banned on Letterboxd? Dude, I think so. I can't find my reviews on like the pages for like the movies.
All right, we have our winner from Group 1, and now Group 2 is going to be Jack, Bree, Benny, and myself. And Keegan has stolen my card, so now he's the host.
It's because you hit your son.
And if you need to ask me any
Like, I got a
questions
ton of
to throw
likes
me
on
off,
my
you can
Project
go
Hail
for it.
Mary
The
review.
race is about to begin. Good luck, Group 2.
Are we racing?
Yes.
We got a race with Lovey. I think so. We got to
We're
get
running
going.
out of time, fam.
When's the last time you used art to process
You
feelings?
got what,
Jack?
3K?
Hold on a second. Let me kill some people.
There's Nick, there's Eddie.
When was the last time I used art to process feelings?
Yes, when did you use art to process feelings?
Oh my God! I'm gonna say day before
Yeah, I'm not
yesterday,
there.
Whenever I'm in character.
And my
I'm
Mario
accessing
one
feelings
already
that I wouldn't
has
normally do.
like what,
You know
2K
how
likes or
when you're in
something?
character with an accent, You're able to like access.
Hey, why are there so many movies
parts
called
of yourself
Mario?
that you wouldn't if you were playing a character that was really close to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. So I get that. I get that all the time when I'm working with a character. That's why I love character work. I love getting to hide behind a character because
You're not signed in, bro. That's the whole point. Okay, I'm trying to show you that I'm shadowban. Would it not be a better example to show you I'm shadowban if I'm not logged in, attempting to show you the reviews? Doesn't that make sense as to what I'm trying to illustrate here? Dude, log in. Dude, fuck off, man. Look, bro, I'm literally shadow banned. Because I should be at the very top right now. $2.6K likes on Mario, 4K likes on Project Hail Mary. Bro, log in, you'll see it. Okay, you shouldn't have to log into my account to see my reviews, right? Israel is behind this. Shadow banned and still gets likes. No, seriously, I'm viral, bro. It's because I have almost 60K Letterboxd followers, man. I actually am pissed, though. I really like using this website. I wish that I need to get this fixed promptly. So I'm going to start harassing the Letterboxd social media page on Twitter until they fix it. You might have the most followers on Letterboxd. Can you sort by like popular members all time? Popular reviewers? I'm shadow banned for sure, bro. Wait, there I am. Okay, I'm here. At least. But probably this page doesn't matter. But like, if the problem is, I want to be able to be seen on the fucking page of the movie, man. Like, if you go into a movie and you look at the review, I want to be able to be on this page. This is where I'm supposed to be. Can you still see your old reviews? Let's think. I know my Oppenheimer one got removed from the page. I imagine my Borderlands one got removed, but let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not here. What other movies do I have a big review on? Fantastic Four. Yeah, good idea. Fantastic. Come on. Here we go. There I am. Okay, so this one's here. So it's like new reviews of mine are just hidden. You're still on top for one battle after another? I'm banned from new releases, I think. Okay, I'm up here. You sound schizophrenic. Bro, I'm not schizophrenic, man. I'm not schizophrenic. Logged by Eddie? But I literally saw Mario Galaxy with Eddie last night. They are against me. Check Superman. That's your third most. Wait, really? Superman. I think I'm probably still here. Yeah, this was last summer. So it's like new movies that like I'm not on for some reason. Marty Supreme. I think I'm hidden from this one. How many likes did I get on mine? Maybe I didn't get hidden. Okay, no, we're here. Okay. So it's weird. Like, why? Like, any movies this year I'm banned for. I don't know what happened. What movie did it? Is your Borderlands review still there? No, that one's been hidden for a long time. Maybe it was asking if Monkey Boy was born autistic. Maybe that's the one that did it. Oh, maybe it was Hillbilly Elegy telling JD Vance to kill himself. No, because Avatar's not there. That was before that. Genuine question. I just want to get banned on Letterboxd. What the fuck kind of shit have you been writing? I mean, about 40 minutes into the screening of Mario Galaxy, I couldn't take it anymore and began to strike my son repeatedly. Following this brief parental intervention, I was escorted out of the theater and am no longer welcome in the AMC A-list program. Project Hail Mary. My science teacher was a pedophile and convicted sex offender in the state of Alabama and later Georgia. Nuremberg, we gotta run this back. Lilo and Stitch. In my live-action Lilo and Stitch screenplay, the film opens with Stitch killing a law enforcement officer. Nani tries heroin, doesn't like it. Lilo almost tries it, but Stitch eats the syringe in a fun comedic moment. Stitch joins a dogfighting ring. Everyone in Hawaii speaks fluent Mandarin. Billy Elegy, I just said JD Vance, actually kill yourself. Avatar Fire and Ash. Was Monkey Boy born artistic or did Awa do that? This one I just literally just asked him to come on my talk show. Yeah, bro, the teacher is targeting me for some reason. Okay, am I wrong, Banana? Am I not shadowban? Tell me I'm wrong then. What was your Borderlands review that got you banned? Okay, the Borderlands one was it looks like they have a good reason. Bro, that's not a good reason. I'm a good reviewer. About 35 minutes into the film, my son Samuel detonated an explosive device he had strapped to his chest, killing himself instantly. That was my Borderlands review. Maybe stop joking about beating children. Bro, comedy is legal. Bro, why is the chat so weird? Are we talking about your like the font Comic Sans? I can't fix it. I keep making meme reviews. Why am I shadow? Why are you guys being so like weird to me? Why are you? What? Some of you are like, your tone today is so strange. You're like, I'm gonna bully the straight. Like, play along, all right? What's with this like? What's with this tone with some of you? Okay. Do you think about your future Letterboxd review throughout the duration of the movie? I think more so since like it became like a bigger like platform of mine, yeah. But I just kind of do it on the ride home in the car. When is the Super Mario Odyssey review coming out? Bro, Super Mario Odyssey doesn't have a movie. How long did it take for you to think of the Mario Galaxy review? I just wrote it when I got home. I actually had nothing for Mario. The movie was so empty I had nothing. Why am I shadowban after writing multiple reviews about children getting maimed or killed? Dude, okay, if I'm sorry that those get likes. Okay? Like what? It's not my like if you don't like them, don't like them, okay? Obviously some people enjoy the jokes about child abuse. Some people enjoy that. From Letterboxd Journal, for content that falls short of being outright removed, We may just hide it from public view. In the case of lists and reviews, that means people won't find the content unless they were sent a link or follow the author. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why am I being hit? Why am I being suppressed? I don't think it's account specific though. Why do you care so much? Why are you asking me why I care so much? It's a page I have. I don't know. I like to spread joy and cheer. And if I can't spread it to more people, what's the point? Some of you guys are annoying, bro. This is why people don't hang out with you at school.
The mask world, the shadow self.
Hey, Bree, I'm gonna ask you a quick question.
Not right now. I'm driving.
You cultivated your fan base? That is not true. To an extent, yes. Most people I cultivated keep their mouth shut when they need to.
This year game, Mario Kart World, and I'm trying to play it currently, but you're talking to me.
Super flip.
You're totally right.
It's the ones with the bad tone that just are like way too like.
You're a Nintendo fan. Did you ever imagine?
They think they're the funny guy.
Playing Rosalina?
I would never imagine that I could play Rosalina. It's an absolute dream.
The negativity just like kills the vibe.
Love Nintendo. I love every Nintendo game, but I love Super Mario Galaxy, and Rosalina is like a very magical character that isn't in a ton of other games. She's in this game, which is super cool. But and there's lots of. I am not.
I would like to say, Jack, you did call. I'm now watching that Benny is in first place.
Benny is being silent because he's focused on winning.
While you're in first place, let me ask you something.
Benny Safdie.
Being part of an animated movie, does that make you want to maybe potentially direct an animated movie one day?
It actually does. It definitely piqued my curiosity about like an adventure kind of family movie for sure. You know, because the things that you're able to explore and the fun you can have with just connecting to kids on a whole other level is.
Why did your brother cast a 17-year-old in a romance
what's the
role?
big difference you would find between like an animated film like this?
But that wasn't on the IGN question card.
Process. Do you think it would be a big learning curve?
I don't know if it would be a big learning curve, but ooh.
I don't like
That's right, guys.
Photo finish. But third place, I have some ground to make up in this second race here.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Who does the guy on the right voice?
This is a pretty close spread right here.
You saw I was in first place for a while. Who was it that zapped me? Was that you, Ben?
No, it was
Oh, that's
not me.
Glenn Powell.
I happened to be Ghost when the lightning happened, so I was unaffected.
That's why he got first.
That's why.
Here comes race number 2. Whoever winds up with the most points after this is going against Chris in the final.
It's on.
The race has begun.
If you rule,
I get the vibe like the guy who like. It's like you're at a party and the guy's really trying to organize like a Mario Party like thing, and no one's really into it. Everybody's drinking, talking, having a good time, and he's like, "Okay, guy, okay, here's the bracket, guys. Okay, you gotta go up against Chris. Where's Bree?"
If you ruled Mushroom Kingdom, what would be your first act as ruler?
I think I would say free healthcare for all.
For all the mushrooms?
I didn't
Fuck
even
you,
have time
Jack
to think
Black.
about that because I am trying to dominate this game. As 11th place.
Woke.
As somebody who lives in the Mushroom Kingdom, I appreciate that because cordyceps is spreading. And we want, if we could get a vaccine against cordyceps.
Joke
you know
for
what I mean?
everybody. A Last of Us joke.
The Last of Us science joke for you there. Tom, we have a question for you.
Let's
Where'd you
hear
get
it.
that handy dandy
That guy enhanced the joke
baseball
like
jersey that you wear?
10x.
Funny, I did a little
With
research
his
on this.
reaction.
It originated as a Nintendo softball jersey, but where I actually found it was Goodwill, $3, best $3 I've ever
Replay.
I didn't even have time to think about that because I am trying to dominate this game. As 11th place.
As somebody who lives in the Mushroom Kingdom, I appreciate that because cordyceps is spreading. And we want, if we could get a vaccine against cordyceps. You know what I mean?
The Last of Us joke.
The Last of Us science
It was
joke for you
awesome.
there. Tom, we have a question for you.
Let's
Where'd you
hear
get
it.
that handy dandy baseball jersey that you wear?
Well, you know
that
what's
says the word
funny?
Nintendo
I did a
on it?
little research on this. It originated as a Nintendo softball jersey, but where I actually found it was Goodwill, $3, best $3 I've ever spent.
Amazing. There you go.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Safdie, this was your first time voice acting. How was that experience?
It was an unbelievable experience because I didn't
What the
realize
fuck did they cast him?
So there was like there was a little bar in the room.
If it's his first time voice acting, why were they like, we need Benny Safdie to voice Bowser Jr.?
And my voice definitely. Whoa, god.
Whoa, Breeze.
Miyamoto wanted him. Miyamoto saw Uncut Gems and he's like, I need a Safdie brother.
You really get into the
it's
the
my
character,
vision.
And I also had a lot of fun just allowing myself to be kind of stupid.
That's nice.
That's good. That's good.
And now, Bree, now that you're in first place.
That was no cool. That was not.
Bree, you have got this, girl.
If you had your own Luma, what would you name it and what color would you want it to be?
Oh my gosh, what a fantastic question.
Thank you. I can't believe this.
That's such a thought.
I think it's a stupid question. But whatever.
Talk to who did that to me right now. Not again.
Get owned, Bree.
It looks like it's. I think this is going to be
Boys
Benny and
rule,
Chris in the
girls
final. Let's
rule.
confirm. Let's get the final standings.
Oh my God, Benny!
Benny is going to the final against Chris.
With a perfect 30.
Now I got to distract you guys.
It's good versus evil. Chris, you have to do it for the whole galaxy.
I want to know, have you introduced your kids to Mario games yet? And if so, which ones have they connected with?
But my son, yes, and we played the original Mario Brothers on Switch, but also Smash Brothers. On Switch as well.
Yeah.
Baby Bowser, what's happening?
This is now it's still.
That's retro.
He's got a big gap to make up here.
I got too big there.
But I got to throw.
Everybody's so mean to Chris Pratt because he's a Christian. You guys are all going to hell, by the way.
Coming in as Bowser Jr. in this movie, did you feel any need to sort of emulate some of Jabel's very, very famous mannerisms?
Well, I definitely. There was a part of his.
I'm also known as Jables.
His bursts of anger were something that I thought would be passed down genetically, and that was something that I wanted to. His kind of his ability to switch emotions at the drop of a hat.
Just found out about Jables.
I thought that was a
Jablinski
genetic
Games.
transition.
That makes a lot of sense.
I was told that we weren't allowed to fall off the track, and now I'm a little bit more.
That's not in the bylaws. I didn't tell you that. That's not in the bylaws.
We were told that was something.
Keegan, did you write that into the bylaws while I wasn't working?
No, I thought
there was talk of this.
That we were not allowed to fall off the track.
That was there.
Baby Bowser, no excuses, Baby Bowser.
I was send this into arbitration.
Baby Bowser.
That's the only option. You're gonna get behind if you get thrown off the track for sure. Okay, now he's coming up. He's in the Anything can happen. I think we need like some lightning or a blue shell,
when I was doing it, I was just zigzagging all over the place, but you seem to have like a really good.
What's a 3/4?
That means that we are halfway through the race. There are 2 laps left, or 2 legs of the race left.
Don't mansplain the game.
Space.
Blend.
Some very difficult questions for Chris to answer right now to help my son.
Let's
give him an edge.
Chris, how do you feel about what is your relationship to mathematics?
Mathematics?
What is your?
Why is she freestyling questions? She's going off book.
She said mathematics.
She said mathematics.
Oh, no, that's I'm talking about mathematics.
Yeah.
Not mathematics.
Totally different.
As his brother, I feel. I'll answer for you. If you see, he's mathematicking right now. This race, each tick is a calculation.
This is a problem.
Baby Bowser, who's sabotaging my boy?
This is a performance I'm seeing right here. This is something else.
His name is Bowser Jr. Baby Bowser is a different character.
Backwards.
TTARPSIRHC.
Is that your full legal name?
Baby Bowser, we're gonna need like a lightning bolt.
I'm trying.
As we all know, it's about fun. It's about having a good time.
This is what we needed, my boy.
Speaking of that,
Hey, I think it's kind of written though. You know what I mean? Like, listen, it's Mario versus Bowser.
Do you think they hang out like
Jr., and I
after
just don't
the
wanna be too cocky.
press junket?
oh, that was close. Final
Like,
question.
do they
here
like
as
hang
we're
out at
coming
like the
into
hotel
end.
bar?
What are you guys most excited to see fans experience with the Super Mario Galaxy movie?
I think. Oh, you're tiny. I think just the sheer scale of the imagination that you will encounter. It's
Wow, she
so
rehearsed that
extraordinary
one.
to see all of these worlds so fully realized. They're realized through different levels even.
It's so real.
Anywhere that you look on screen, you will see something that will delight you. And I just think that's pretty extraordinary.
Yeah,
It is like a point at the screen
Speaking
movie.
of a huge win here for one Mr.
You know his name, forward and backwards.
feel like I'm dreaming.
Was the movie actually mid? It was worse than mid.
You're going to Universal, right? Hey, here comes Benny. Number 2, though. Number 2, we love that try. Hey, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is in theaters April 1st. For everything else, Nintendo and Mario, you're already in the right place. IGN.
IGN. That was an awesome video, man. I feel like I'm a part of the cast, bro. What time is President Trump gonna give a speech? Wait, is this it? Is it started?
Very hard to get, and usually what we were able to do through great equipment, a lot of.
I thought it was not. Yeah, I thought it was an hour and a half.
As soon as they sent a missile up from a launcher, we were able to knock out that launcher.
Oh no, this is a video from @WhiteHouse on Twitter.
Accurately, right on the noggin. So now.
All right, we can play some Deadlock until then. But Dana, can you change the Actually, wait, no, I can do it. Never mind. Good job, Connor. I'm proud of you. Thanks, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a professional streamer, by the way. Deadlock is awesome today. I got a match with 5 doormen. Yeah, apparently today in Deadlock, you can, like, stack heroes. Wait, what? Yeah, it's April Fool's, dude. A wink back, and yeah, I think that. At the bar with the... Step up your Pokopia game, you're getting mogged. Bro, be nice. Connor, I like how your stream is pretty retro, but with a modern twist. Much like the Mario movie. You get the hanging rim mod? No. Bro, that mod was so weird.
Damn,
Yo.
Daniel.
E-Pain +3. Thick thigh high Celeste. I thought it said thick thigh. Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, Gnome, Bomb, Urn. Zhongsheng D Heavy 7. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, isn't that like a My Hero Academia character? I know that. My brother likes that. See, I know some animes. Dude. I'm not installing this. A wink back, and yeah, I think that. How many subs to install the rim hanging mod? 19 hundo.
I'm glad you're here, Seven. Today demands a
I'm looking at different builds. Sorry, bro. I'll try this one.
They can't run forever.
You see the Browns announced they're planning on starting a sex offender at quarterback? They've done that before. Capitalism is a wild tag. Why did you spell wild like that? Yo, Highbat with 5 gifted. Thank you, bro. Let's go. Set the tone, dude. Wait, there's no stacks in this game. I'm in a normal game, aren't I? I'm in a normal ass game.
Let my family down.
Oh, there's 2 bebops? Oh wait, we do have 2 bebops. Let's go. The bebop bros.
I can't stay on the ground ever.
I don't know why my settings won't save on OBS. Like, fix that lag that keeps happening. I played with 3 hazes today. I gotta add Winston to this shit. I heard they removed Winston from Overwatch today for April Fools. That's the worst April Fools joke ever.
I don't know what that does, but my kid says all the mystics are buying it. Go back.
Just give Winston a deadlock? I wish, bro. I wish. Aiden Ross's friend Puka just checked into rehab. For like a physical injury or like something else. Did you not see what he did? No, I didn't see. He bit a woman while he was drunk as fuck? Yo, what the fuck? I did not hear about this. Yelled some anti-Semitic shit and bit a woman? Oh no. Uh-oh. Did he actually yell something anti-Semitic, or was he just like, I denounce the state of Israel and its genocide? Who even is Puka? He's a football player. He play ball. Oh, baby, please don't go. Alright, the music is kind of hitting today, y'all.
The hunter strikes.
I'll be right back.
They'll be dead before they know it. Taking the shot.
Hunter's in a yearning mood according to his songs. I yearn for the world to be healed, bro. That's what I yearn for. I'm yearning for a burger and some beer. Fuck yeah, dude. See that flick, bro? See that bird? Fuck yeah! I'm like a bird, I only fly away. How do you get giant health bars like that? It's new health bars you have to enable. There's a setting in like launch settings. Fuck. You see Mikhail's came back to Deadlock just to be washed? Oh no, he was washed? Not my goat.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Dude, low-key new health bars have kind of fucked me lately. I kind of want to turn them off. Like with graves, like ghouls, they're fucking annoying as shit. My wife left and took the kids to the Mario movie without me. Bro, your wife sucks, bro. I mean, I've always said that.
Be right back. This is the perfect spot.
Can't move like me, cat.
There you are.
Why are you already on Deadlock? Bro, what do you mean we're already on Deadlock? We're waiting for Donald Trump to give a speech. Our commander-in-chief, our president. My president, dude. Variety is dead, but it's not dead. We literally had Movie Game Monday this week. Ah, fuck you. I thought she left. Oh, fuck! I thought she got stunned. Did Connor see the movie already? I bet he saw it with this fucking cat!
My arrow will strike true.
Why did the bird appear outside the... What the fuck?
They couldn't have gotten far.
Is she stream sniping, bro? Whatever, dude.
I see the enemy.
Yeah, you got owned, man. Lol.
The king expected nothing less from you, McGinnis. They're in my sights.
Oh man, I just got the news. They're gonna execute me with hammers in like 3 weeks. I just got the notification on my phone.
Let's take out Canico. Mentos has arrived. Yours is under attack. Going again. To me.
Where did he go? I thought he went in here. Aw, I'm so sad. You in the practice with the team, or you just or just going just off vibes day off? Check the veil. You think he went into the veil? He got away. If I don't get the bird kill, he wins. I don't care. I don't want to kill him. He wins. I lose. Bro, they gotta like give Talon more movement speed with his spirit again. Like, I know he used to be like way too fast when he got enough spirit, but they took away way too much. It was so you need to like have a little bit of like when you're powering up, like fucking zooming around the map as Talon. Like, that was fun. That was a part of his kit. If you're gonna have Apollo flying around, why can't Talon? Because he's old? I
don't have to be the fastest.
Have you ever used a dot crosshair in any game? No, dude. I just walked past that guy and he... Okay, we just had a mutual agreement to not kill each other, I guess.
On my way.
That's my dog. I'm not killing him. Oh. That's gone. You see what I mean about grays with these new health bars? They're so fucking annoying with these. The ghouls should not have these health bars.
I need to stay mobile.
Thank you, Moy. Thank you. A lot of people saying this.
I don't go selling these to just anyone.
The road to Eternus runs through Deadlock Daniel, dude. You don't get out of Phantom without going through a match with him.
If they come, I'll be ready. Disengaging.
Big Bird! Uh-oh. Oh! Aw. She didn't die? Oh my god. Well, he's gonna get her. He's got her. Oh god. Oh, you know she's in there. It's okay. It's okay. I'm playing the cat after this. I'm playing the cat.
A blue walker is under attack.
I'm on the highway driving right now. YouTube chatter, don't say that. Don't YouTube chat and drive. Who are you playing for the tournament? I got a whole pool of characters, bro. I got a whole roster. Keep the enemy team guessing. They don't know. We got options, bro. Doing the Tiger Woods challenge. Did he drop out of the Masters? I saw him like post a Twitter statement.
I must be as mobile as my prey.
Why does this build not get Aero Max sooner? He did. Oh, that's so cringe, man. That's my goat.
They won't know what hit them. I'll find them.
Thank you for not killing him, bro. Oh my god, Bebop's the fucking G, dude. Oh fuck. This fucking cat away! Oh, thank God. Remember when Tiger Woods was canceled by Nike? All when he cheated on his wife? How times have changed. Do you not lose your Nike deal when you cheat on your wife anymore? They patched that?
On my way.
Oh fuck.
Damn, Daniel.
Let's take out a drifter. I have eyes on them. Evading targets.
Is this game free? Yup, totally free. Which still blows my mind. I've spent more hours on this game than any game I've ever paid for.
Set the stage for their demise.
All golfers cheat on their wives. It's a golf version of a concussion.
I'll see the enemy.
What's that show that's like hockey guys that are gay? They should do that, but with golf, where like golfers are like gay with their caddy. I don't know anything about like gay smut, but that's just what I imagine would be like a good like plot. Typical caddy dynamic. Heated clubs. Yo, there you go, pupper. First time Deadlock chatters are artists, bro. I'm telling you, they're tapped in, man. Talented people in this directory. Heated clubs is crazy. Oh my god, I heard the cat. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
Setting snare.
Bought that off of Knickerbocker that was about to get his legs broken.
Are Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau still in love?
Trap out. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
of my friends showed me Silver from this game, and she might just be the love of my life. That's awesome, dude. How did Snoop Dogg get on this song? Everybody invite Snoop Dogg, bro. He knows about California.
I see the enemy.
Shout out Riverside, California. I had a new dude that was like, dude, whenever I visit LA, I just go and stay in Riverside. I was like, what? Why would you do that? And he's like, bro, it's cheaper and it's a chill place. I was like, what is there to do in Riverside? He's like, bro, nothing. I just Uber to LA. I was like, okay.
I'll throw in a free keychain.
Hey, Connor, been a minute. What heroes are you rocking with? I like a lot of the heroes. I like Spider-Man, Batman. Hey, Connor, been a minute. Oh, I read that. Sorry. How's Bumper? He's great. Well, he's fine. He's been like crying a bunch lately, just wailing, wanting attention. And I give it to him. I play with him. I don't know what his deal is, bro. He was sweet today, though. You should get him a friend. I've thought about it.
Let's see what you catch, my
Dude, White Iverson, bro. Shout out to Post Malone, dude. Shout out to Post Malone, guys. Shout out.
Charge it. They're in my sights.
Let's go yellow.
On my way.
Solern is here.
They need to make AI chat boxes for cats. Elaborate. What do you mean AI chat boxes? What does it even mean?
I see Calico.
Where's that in my...
I see you.
I don't know what it... I don't care what it is. As long as it's AI, I'm on board. This guy loves artificial intelligence, bro. Can't blame ya. Shit's fucking awesome. Don't kill me, please.
I can still kill you.
This build sucks, by the way.
Damn, Daniel.
Hey Connor, haven't tuned into the broadcast in a few months. Can you fill me in on every good bit I missed?
Been tuned to broadcast in a few months. Can you fill me on every good bit I missed? Ooh, good bits in the past few months. Trying to think. If we had like a new bit. What the fuck just happened? Oh. Okay. Ooh, the burnt peanut. Yeah, true. He's pretty cool.
On my way.
I'm fighting for my life. Alright, this thing might be gone. No!
On my way.
No, I don't have a rooftop. Okay, yeah, that is a new bit. People claim that I have a upstairs kitchen, and that's not proven. I did move, but the location of my kitchen is not bad.
On my way.
Have you seen the atheist almond? No, I haven't. I haven't seen that. Oh, fuck. Drifter's coming in. Big bird incoming. Okay, hit nobody.
Taking the shot. They took out McGinnis. Finding a better enemy.
There we go.
Just because I don't see them doesn't mean they aren't here.
I hope the burnt peanut goes to church on Sundays. I'm concerned for his eternal soul because VTubing is idolatry. VTubing is idolatry? Did the Pope say that? Is that... Dude, I can't believe JD Vance is writing a book about like his like Catholicism when the Pope is like literally like, you suck. How you gonna write a book about how you're a Catholic when the Pope is openly like, you suck shit? And he killed the last Pope.
Headed to green.
Stay strong, buddy. Let's push York.
I still think that we should entertain my idea that like making an amendment that like if you impeach both the president and the vice president, and at the current moment the Pope is American, the Pope can be the temporary president until an election can be held. I'm not a theocracy guy, but like it seems like a good solution to the current problem.
We delivered dinner. Let's push yellow. I won't let them catch me.
The Pope is busy talking to God. Well, I just talked to God and he said that he can take a break.
On a revenge tour. Let me be your merch guy. Be bold. They won't find me to
I don't think the Pope actually talks to God. All right, well. It's one guy that doesn't think so. The Pope wouldn't lie about that, so. Atheist almond viewer in the chat. Bro, get these guys out of here, man. I don't want any atheist almond subs hanging out in the stream, bro. This isn't for you. The traditional Catholic cashew.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. I see them. Leading the target. Aiming.
Oh, fuck. Guys, let's push yellow. It'd be so epic if we all pushed yellow together as a team.
There you are. Contact.
Your team is dead. Oh.
Is under attack. They claim the urn.
I gotta buy counterspell more often and just force myself to use it because I just always forget that I have it. I'm gonna have to start buying it every game and get used to using it. Bro, I need to own a Chick-fil-A franchise is what I'm thinking. You know how much money you make when you own one? It's fucking crazy. I knew a guy that did that. It shit just prints money.
Thanks. Let's take our pockets.
Okay, see here, we were talking about tone in the chat earlier. I'm John as a perfect example of the tone we want to avoid. All right? John's tone is the kind of tone we're talking about. John's tone is off-putting. Yeah, no, that's fair. See, I respect that. He knows that. But thank you for setting the example to illustrate it.
Nice job. Let's take out a drifter.
Jong's tone. Dude, someone left a comment on my Super Mario Galaxy review about I struck my son repeatedly. It was like Professor Jong Mario Galaxy review. Who? Professor Jong is like this guy who went viral on YouTube last year because like he predicted the Iran war.
On my way.
And people thought he was like smart and like good at like geopolitics. But like the more you listen to his videos, the more you realize he's just a fucking idiot. Like he's got some insane thoughts. But like he had a video that he deleted where he's just like spitballing, talking about shit, and he's like, yeah, well, I keep like hitting, it's like I hit my kids. He's talking about how much he like hits his son. Just like casually.
The rejuvenator is missing.
He said 20% of American white women are on OnlyFans. Where did he get those numbers, man? Where did he get that stat?
Pull back.
He said so much. I remember like watching a video where he was like casually talking about how the moon landing was fake. I was like, okay.
I'll see yellow zone.
Thanks.
Did he blame it on anyone? He like started blaming things on Jews at like one point, which, you know, I mean, at a certain point you start to expect these kind of guys to go down that route, but he wasn't like totally like your like typical like anti-Semitic guy. Like it was like almost like a side note. It was like a side thing. It's like it goes without saying in like his subtext. I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Some kind of side man.
We'll see you soon. The hunter strikes.
Headed to yellow.
He also said Jewish people invented Islam.
Waiting to be claimed.
trying to like understand that. Like, there's no way you would just say that without like any reason. So I guess I could maybe see what he. I guess maybe I kind of get what he's saying. Like descendants of like people in the area. I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about the history of Islam to make a judgment on that. He's Illuminati guy. I was like an Illuminati guy as like a teenager. Like I was like, yeah, there's probably an Illuminati going on. And then like the Trump presidency, I think just crashed that entire like it debunked that. Everything is so blatantly on display in front of you. Like you don't need, they don't need to do all that bullshit.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. I see Yellowtone. Always plan ahead. It's a pleasure.
Before we take over the world, we must leave some clues in our media. On the dollar bill. It doesn't give you chills, bro, when you look at the dollar bill and it has like the triangle, the eye. That doesn't give you fucking chills.
Setting snare.
I've never seen a dollar bill in my life, so thanks for that. You've never seen a dollar bill in your life? It's like the poorest person I could ever imagine. Not American, so not really. What kind of currency do you use?
There you are. It's time to complete the ritual.
Crypto. Peso. Two wolves, both gay. I'm not going to read that message, but I am going to ask you to elaborate on what you mean by that. Deadlock Daniel, why was the Galaxy post-credit scene so mid? Because the tease that it presents is the most like boring, like nothing tease you could possibly imagine. Like if you thought Yoshi was a boring tease in the last one, you have no idea. They couldn't have teased a more boring thing. Was it the Smash Ball? Oh, if it was the Smash Ball, that would be hype. Connor, loved your work on Gangnam Style. Thank you, bro. Not many people talk about my producer tag on that. Oh yeah, also Sean Diddy Combs is credited in the movie, by the way, because they play the theme from Hypnotize by Biggie. And so if you watch the credits, you can see Sean Diddy Combs is in the credits of the Mario Galaxy movie. So you need another reason to think it sucks. I like Great Talon because he can theoretically run infinitely fast. Oh, we were talking about that earlier. They need to add that back to him. I like... They need to make his spirit give him more move speed than it currently does. It used to give him so much more, and it used to be ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, like it used to be way too much, but they nerfed it way too much, and now it's kind of sad. It took away a fun part of his character, which was like him fucking zooming. Give it back to 7. I think 7 has it better than he does than Talon does currently.
Let's take out a vet. They're in mid. Headed to York. I'll take bucket.
Uh-oh. I don't think she meant to go over. I think she meant to get me. Did I hit her?
I don't have the luxury of pentagram.
So let's just go in the game. Oops. There's no 7 scaling at all anymore? That sucks. Boring. I win!
That was fun.
Hey Connor, never watched a stream of yours, but I use your creator code every time I purchase on Epic. Hope you're rolling in cash. I actually get a solid amount of money from like my Epic Games creator code. I made like $250 last month off that, which is more than I made off Twitter and anything, and like most things really. Did you watch Project Hail Mary? I did. Playing the cat.
I thought I had earned a peaceful life.
Do you make any money at all? Day job? Yes, I'm a fry cook. I made a lot on Twitter last month by scamming elderly people by threatening them with a fake IRS Twitter account. Let's go, dude. Connor's dad actually owns Twitch. He just loves being poor. My dad is not Dan Clancy. Gotta ride that smoother than a limousine. Amongst Us YouTube membership. If you don't get a list of you on Fortnite Friday soon, I'm gonna have to drive my car into the highway median. Listen, dude, the ball is in her court. You have to ask her. I've been trying. I don't know what the Calico build is right now. Anybody know? When in doubt, track lock build. I don't like this. This is a gun build. Melee bruiser. Dado Calico. I don't like Silence Wave. Sorry, Dado. I'll go with this.
I should get some gear.
Cuck song? Is this a cuck song? I don't know what it's about. I don't listen to the words in songs. He's losing his religion? That's what happened to JD Vance. It's about Rim from Deadlock. I know this song from that girl that can't read in Glee. I've never seen Glee. I remember kids were like really into it in my class in like middle school. Glee is mom slop? Might be. No one cares about Jane Lynch anymore, do they? She kind of fell off. How many viewers does she get on Twitch now? One of my friends cried when the actor who played Finn died. That's sad. I hate when people die. We gotta fix death, bro. Elon, fix death. Put a chip in my brain and fix death, Elon. What the fuck are these guys doing, bro? Whew. Shoot or punch skulls to stop them from hitting you. Thank you for the advice, man. They brought Olaf back to life. Check in with Disney. It's a good gift, though. I saw people using it yesterday. It was pretty funny. They killed Olaf? Yeah, they put him down. Ah, fuck. Oh, big dynamo.
Sounds good. You think you're catching me? It's now or
Uh-oh, I'm dead.
Damn, Daniel.
I hate this stream. April Fools. Ekant.
Supermark. I hate this stream. April Fool. Aw, dude. I almost was so sad. Bro. April Fools, man. That's love, bro. Thank you. You're a great streamer, April Fools. Thank you, bro. I'm going to gun build. I changed my mind.
Death is coming.
Hey Connor, I have a bad headache right now. Take Tylenol. Or this Graves dude is annoying, man. Kind of pissing me off. Oh, fuck you. I actually hate April Fool's Day. It stresses me out because some people take it too far now. You just made a grave mistake. I'm just playing. April Fools. Thank you, bro. Thanks for joshing me today, y'all. Fall Guys is shutting down October 11th. Are you fucking serious? Don't joke about that. Is that that's April Fools, right? Please say April Fools.
I will weaponize the dark. You can't stop this.
Say April Fools or I'm going to explode.
Death is coming.
Oh yeah, October 7th kind of did just get mogged, if that's the case.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
All Guys shutting down is terrible. I do condemn October 11th.
Death awaits.
Disney is buying Epic Games. Fall Guys movie incoming. Let's go, dude. The best part about the Trump administration is that all our favorite companies get to combine. So we get more superhero crossovers. Did you say you do? Oh. Pretty soon we'll see Triple T and Fall Guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yep. Woke Madonna remix. Madonna was kind of woke for her time.
Our blue guardian has been destroyed.
Is it okay to lie to people on April 1st, or is that out in 2026? I just hate lying, bro. I mean, listen, I'm not an April Fool's guy. I don't like fooling folks.
Headed this way.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. Enjoy. Farewell.
Got one. Plus, now is not the fucking time to be joshing around, if you ask me. Banalog, I'm right with you, bro. Saw you tweeted about the State of the Union. You watching or just joshing? I don't think it's a State of the Union, but yeah, I am watching the Trump speech. In like, what, 30 minutes? The Trump Nintendo Direct? It's really weird because apparently they're saying that he's going to announce that like the Iran war is winding down, but that's just blatantly a lie. Like he's clearly sending like more and more troops and like shit over there. So maybe he's trying to like announce that it's ending so that he thinks he can fake out the Iranians. But like they're not falling for it anyways. I don't, what the fuck? He's so stupid. Hit him with a pump fake. How you liking the Deadlock update? Pretty epic, bro.
Graves missing. I like it.
Why Josh around when you can Drake around? Let's go. Nice. Oops.
I see 7. I see that.
There is no mercy.
Will Connor be watching The Big T later? What is that? I heard from the grapevine that today is the day you got exposed for being on Epstein Island. Are the allegations true? Doom, you're better than that, bro. Come on, man. Doom, you're better than this. You should be disappointed in yourself. Wait, I thought she just parried. I could have sworn I saw her parry. Rebuttal? Nope. Wait, all green graves? What the fuck am I looking at? Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. That was 10 years ago today, dude. You believe it? Give me by the tongue. Kiss me till you drunk it out. Or they got Osama bin Laden. Check the news. Wait, we got him? Oh my god, wait, I'm so fucking proud to be an American right now. We fucking killed him. And found pornography on his PC. Now he goes to hell for sure. That guy sucks.
The streets are mine to prowl.
You'll be the last one standing.
I don't have room. Shouldn't have sold that. Should have sold melee lifesteal. Pussy. Did you get your call sheet bets in for tonight's speech? No, I didn't, bro. I didn't, man. I decided my wife wants me to stop using call sheet, or else she's gonna leave me again. Your wife sounds like a stick in the mud. No, she sucks. She's the worst, actually. Is there a good explanation for why Fox is in the Mario movie? No. They also like totally forget like something that they said about it earlier in the movie, like at the end, and it just like it was like, okay, well.
Damn, Daniel.
Enzo, thank
Deadlock,
you.
We love Deadlock.
Did he use shine? No, he did not use the reflector.
Whole team's here.
What you say? Oh my god. How does she have auto parry or something? Some bullshit? Why are there two graves? April Fools.
Which one?
Bought that off a Knickerbocker that was about to get his legs broken.
Damn, they're circling that Yamato like she's a problem. Get fucked. That Yamato sucks. Yo, Yamato, they're circling you on the map. How do you feel?
I feel circled out.
I get it.
I see, Lush.
The shadows know their own.
For the second I read your name as Tim the Tatman. Bro, I wish Tim the Tatman was in my chat room, man. I wish, bro.
Catch me if you can.
Y'all push something?
No.
Time to move.
Good luck completing the ritual.
I'm ready to have some fun.
Tim's been on that Deadlock grind. I respect him. And the Tatman, dude, that's the GOAT, bro.
The spirit urn is waiting to be.
I have his skin in Call of Duty. It sucks that they removed the Nick Merckx bundle. That pissed me off.
Leaping.
That was my favorite guy. It's lost media now.
I'm on to him.
My power is out. Stroll. Ready to have some fun. Thunder. Meet your end. I go where I wish.
This fight is so weird, bro.
They delivered the urn.
Good stuff.
I'm perfectly good at it. Can the Tapman hop on Arc Raiders? Whoa, wait! Dude, I don't play Arc Raiders, Tim. Tim, I don't play Arc Raiders, bro. I don't play that one. All the new abilities for ZA Megas are being revealed tomorrow. How many are getting cucked like Embor? Bro, it's gonna be awesome how much of them suck. It's awesome how, like, they just don't give a fuck about some of them. They don't even care if they're good or bad.
Be careful. They have the rejuvenator.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Did you see Instagram is letting trans women post? What? Why am I reading that? Why are you typing that?
The enemy could be anywhere. You fought off the court of the hidden king.
Okay.
It's an April Fool's joke, Connor. Chill out.
Oh, no time to make biscuits today, Ava. We have work to do. Dagger waits.
Kinky song. I had my first kiss to this song at church.
I'll be the last thing you see.
Some of these chatters lately, bro. We got some weird ass motherfuckers lately, bro. Take me back to Pocopia. Take me back. We're starting to get MOBA players in the Deadlock category. Pissing me off. Go back to League.
A tenebrous demise awaits them. The spirit
I don't think we fight this. We just gotta help all get out.
Headed to Broadway.
Easy your final moment. Adieu.
Connor, who would Charlie Kirk main on Deadlock? Why did I do that? Are you joining Emmy's Air Riders tourneys still? She's not doing that. She's gonna stick to playing Souls games. And no Kirby. Fake Kirby. She likes Kirby for the aesthetic because Kirby's pink. I'll say it. Hey, fuck you, Connor. Saying she can't enjoy a video game because she's a girl. Fuck you, my woke king. Some of you forgot that I'm actually a misogynist now. Some of you missed that character development. That's why you don't miss a stream. Big D. Alright, we lose.
Congratulations.
Alright, we'll go wait for Trump's speech. He's not going to be on time, though. He's never on time. We're going to be sitting here for like 40 minutes. And we could have played another Deadlock game. Why waste your time? Finally a chance to play Pokopia? I literally would if I had it plugged in. I'd have to move the switch from one side of the room to the other side. I don't want to get out of my chair. I've never played a Mario game. Is it like the movies? Yes. Just like the movie. Can we get 1900 subs before the stream's done? The Get Connor 1900 subs challenge, guys. Should have won the Mr. Beast challenge. Bro, if I won that $1 million, you guys would not have even, like, given it back, bro. You would have given it to, like, Emiru or, like, Hassan. Trillionaires.
Triduum in this holy week, which actually coincides with the actual date in the carbon dating that Christ was crucified on.
What the hell are they talking about?
3rd. So every year it's very special to reflect on this time of year, but as Passover and Holy Week coming together, these two traditions really so meaningful as the Jewish Seders and also the Holy Thursday and the Last Supper being commemorated and how the two connect into one as we celebrate the mercy.
Yo, Cynic Toast with 5 gifties. Let's go, bro. Thank you.
Together as we wait the President of the United States. Let's take to True Social, see what he's talking about there with cut number 36. Secretary of the Interior Doug Burgum and I are working on fixing the absolutely filthy reflecting pool between the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument. This work was supposed to be done by the Biden
Secretary of the Interior Doug Burgum
Biden does not know what clean or proper maintenance is. The president and secretary do. Also, too, California and the mess that is with cut number 37. I have just met with various political
What was the lore behind your 5 gifted sub being a Gillette ad? It was Dr. Disrespect Beam like 4 years ago.
That the insurance companies, in particular State Farm, have been absolutely horrible to people that have been paying them large premiums for years, only to find out
Trump's profile pic is tough. It kind of is.
Horrendous
You
companies
can't take it from him.
were not there to help. I have asked the administrator of the United States Environmental Protection Agency, the great Lee Zeldin, to give me a list of the companies who acted swiftly, courageously, and bravely in order to make their clients happy, and even more importantly, in order to fulfill their legal obligations.
Can somebody give me like an image to tweet
Likewise,
for like that I'm watching this?
Companies that were particularly bad.
Remember, got that image of like Trump and JD Vance like their hands up, and like the font below it says like pedophiles or something.
Surprises me. State Farm and others should get their act together and treat people fairly. The government is looking into this matter as we speak. President Donald J. Trump. Also with birthright citizenship.
Doesn't Ludwig work for State Farm? Yeah.
To deliver an address on Operation Epic Fury. Birthright citizenship has to do with the babies of slaves, not Chinese billionaires who have 56 kids, all of whom become American citizens. One of the many great scams of our lifetime. They're signed by the president. And number 39. Iran's new regime president, much less radicalized and far more intelligent.
They're just reading off his post.
Has just asked the United States of America for a ceasefire. We will consider when the Hormuz Strait is open.
Philip DeFranco live.
Well, you know, you try to figure out what type of kid you got. Like,
Yo, who watches Philip DeFranco's fucking politics coverage, man?
He came in, he was like, I like trucks and trains and farm equipment. And I'm like, you might be a little right wing. I don't know. You don't get a choice. All right.
This is awesome.
It's going to be. So we just try to support. So I've taken him to a tractor pull, and then this.
It's unclear how seriously European leaders are taking this threat. Andy, back.
All right. Thank you so much. Back here at home, but also international. All eyes on what President Trump says tonight. Caroline Elliott, thanks again. All right, thank you so much. As we have entered the 5th week of this Operation Epic Fury, we're expecting to hear from President Trump now within the next 10 or so minutes at the White House, as he's going to lay out those objectives once more, talking about dismantling.
He's gonna be late, bro. He's never on time.
Preventing its proxy groups from destabilizing the region, and also ensuring Iran does not obtain a nuclear weapon. So that's a major point.
No, I seriously need someone to link me an image to tweet with my tweet. I'm waiting.
Ambassador to the United Nations,
use this image.
Of United Against Nuclear Iran,
AI generated Donald Trump with Toad. No.
Live now from Fox. The message is important, but also the tone for the president tonight. Are we expecting a measured, a confrontational tone from the president, and potentially why?
Well, thank you for having me on. It's obviously
Came
very
back
busy
from the
news
dead
night
for the
all
latest
No,
America
Maze.
Direct.
I see the URL. I'm not. I don't want that.
Look, Donald Trump.
Yo,
President
thank you,
Trump
Saint
will
Mike,
be
for
Donald
51.
Trump. He's always been the communicator in chief in his own style that's been very compelling to the people. And wartime presidents have used Oval Office addresses to underscore and communicate directly to the Iranian people. You know, even in that clip, I think you had Senator Murphy on. And when you look at some of the headlines across the world, you would imagine that World War III is breaking out. There's carnage around the world. And it's just not true.
Oh.
You know, I'm not one to throw around the term fake news very often, but it sure seems that the coverage of the war in Iran differs from the reality on the ground. You really
Andy
have
Mack
to
and
applaud
Mark
and
Wallace.
celebrate our armed
Bro,
forces, of the incredible
pick a
military
name.
planning that led to this action.
These guys got
The
4
intelligence
names
community.
combined.
These plans have been on the books for many, many years. President Trump implemented them, and our military and our intelligence community have done an extraordinary thing there. They've degraded Iran's abilities dramatically, and they continue to do so.
Still nothing
When
linked
Iran
that
was a real
I want to
threat. You're
use.
seeing that threat with their ballistic missiles and their Shahed drones, which, let me be clear, are also raining on
Let me be clear.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, and we've talked to you about those drones that have potentially been issues in that region and other neighboring Arab countries. He also has talked about the timeline, saying the U.S. might leave in 2 to 3 weeks. And we've talked about the decimation, what they've been able to accomplish with taking out the ballistic missiles, the Navy notably, but also the nuclear facilities and their ability to try to go after a nuclear bomb. If that is the case, if he reiterates the 2 to 3 week timeline tonight, is that a success for the United States?
Look, I think that presidents, because of our news cycle,
No, I'm not using that
because
Charlie
of our
Kirk one either. What is that?
isolationist tendencies of the United States of America, we are a people that always look inward, frankly, in both parties, just as an American people. And I think there's always a belief that we want to limit our military engagements. But it's very hard to conduct a military engagement when you announce the departure date to the enemy and let it be known. And I think President Trump is dealing with that reality and saying, here's the general time frame. And that general time frame really reflects our military decimating
I still got
as
nothing,
many
man. I can't find anything.
viable targets as we can and fully degrading their missile systems. But already the time frame has slipped.
God, please stop linking anything so stupid, Raku. That's not what I'm looking for.
Military and our intelligence community, and probably in the White House, that they want to see this through to a logical end where Iran is no longer a danger, at least to the United States and our allies in the short term, and they are no longer tariffing or taxing the global economy for the last 50 years by a risk premium on the Strait of Hormuz. And I think at some point we globally and in America and in our European allies have to say no longer will the European economy, the international economy be weighed down by the risks associated
Can't find anything, dude.
And I want to ask you about some of those allies because you were so instrumental with the United Nations as the U.S. ambassador there. President Trump talked about it, alluding to what he might say to some NATO allies, as he also posted on social media.
I guess I'll find a photo of him golfing.
Go get your oil, saying that they will have to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. I want to play this comment from President Trump earlier on today about what might be foreshadowed in some of those comments about NATO.
Over in Iran would sort of pretty much winding.
What time is the speech? 7 minutes, 42 seconds.
Ever have them?
Associated Press has no commentary, bro. Boring.
Orbit for 3 or 4 or 5 days.
Yes,
that sort of thing.
What would need to happen?
So
for
one of the scenarios that would have led to.
With the conventional ballistic missiles, they have thousands of them. We've blown most of them up.
Fox News. You have a beat going on your stream.
Over there, we've had some very bad allies in NATO. I hope you're all watching that, Scott, because we had some asks, and you know we spend trillions of dollars.
Back to the right-wing broadcasting network.
Which we never. To be honest, I was really.
If John, thank you again for another $9.99, saying I'll be praying for y'all. John, we are not prosperity.
Damn, they're just throwing money at the Philip DeFranco stream, man.
Okay?
Why?
Get a wife?
I need this.
Talk to that.
With all the chaos going on around the world, smart to have a tax-sheltered retirement
Oh,
account.
they're telling. This is why I like watching these guys, because they just try to sell you gold.
9898. JP Morgan Chase, among other big banks, buying up silver. Hordes of it. You have to ask why.
The dollar is going down.
Governments around the world,
In quotations, next to President Trump.
Of gold. So
no like shadow on the text or anything.
As you look towards your financial future. Diversify today and do not delay. With gold at texting Trump to 989898. It's the Birch Gold Group. As the dollar goes down, gold goes through the roof. Get in touch with them today. It's common sense. Thank you for sponsoring us on the right side of history. Nissan,
is diversity bad, Connor? No.
Amazing. Congratulations to them with cut number 41.
I think diversity is kind of awesome.
Wow. Congratulations to Nissan and Christina Munier, America's chairman, on the tremendous success they are having in the United States of America. They have moved most of their production to our great country, largely because of the tariffs, and the results are amazing.
Nissan.
President Trump sharing that on True Social there. Also with cut number 42 on the birthright citizenship question. We are the only country in the world stupid enough to allow birthright citizenship.
That's
President
not
Donald
true.
J. Trump, and actually the only superpower. There's around 32 to 36 nations who are observed doing this practice, but the vast majority,
Someone
including our Western
finally
partners
beat
like the
Taylor.
UK,
It's too late,
Ireland,
though. I already tweeted.
Germany, even in the continent of Africa, backtracking on this very practice, 160 plus nations do not have birthright citizenship. Perhaps we need to rethink that.
Sam Ham, thank you.
Earlier in the broadcast covering this, the great constitutional attorney that joined us earlier on the 1868 14th Amendment and what it really meant for the originalist content on the United States Constitution. So as we see
What did he just say?
Deliberated and ultimately decided upon by the justices, it was nice to have that originalist language being argued by the Solicitor General and the ACLU alike, although they're coming to different conclusions. But moments from now,
Hype
President
training
Trump's deliver
coming.
an address to the nation regarding
I hear it.
Operation Epic Fury, the importance of that, and cut number 44, CENTCOM Commander Admiral Cooper from March 3rd detailing the importance of this now 5-week operation.
Good afternoon. I'm Admiral Brad Cooper, the commander of
Hi,
the
Bradley
United States Central
Cooper.
Command. In this capacity, I lead U.S. military forces in the Middle East. I'm here to provide you an update on Operation Epic Fury, now in our 4th day of execution. First, I'd like to express my deepest condolences to the families and teammates of the extraordinary Americans who've been killed in action. And I'd also like to extend our prayers
Sorry
for
if your
speedy
kid
recovery
died.
to the wounded. Yesterday,
That sucks.
you heard from Secretary Hegseth and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs. Today, I'd like to give you an operational update on where we are and provide you with some key facts. By order of the President of the United States and the Secretary of War, our military in the Middle East is undertaking an unprecedented operation to eliminate Iran's ability to threaten Americans as they've been doing for nearly half a century.
Bro, I've never
Having
been
spent more than
threatened by
36 years in the
Iran.
military, I could not be prouder of America's sons and daughters.
It's not. It's never
who are
happened.
answering the call.
In fact, I've actually met an Iranian Connor viewer at
200 fighters,
Open
2
Sauce
aircraft
last year.
carriers, and bombers from the United States are participating.
She was the one that was at MIT. I told you about. She was like, "Yo, my teacher like
representing the largest
showed
buildup by
Fortnite
the
Friday
US
at an
in the
MIT
Middle East
class."
generation. In the opening hours of Operation Epic Fury, U.S. Central Command forces, together with Israel, delivered overwhelming and unprecedented strikes into Iran. Many of you may remember the shock and awe strikes of 2003. The first 24
Maybe
hours
she
of
thought
this
about
operation
nuking you
were
though.
double
That's a good
the scale,
point.
and we continue
She
with
might have. I didn't
24/7
ask.
strikes into Iran from seabed to space and
Maybe she thought about it.
now we're less than 100 hours into this operation, and we've already struck nearly 2,000 targets with more than 2,000.
Hello to our American friends from Australia. I apologize on behalf of our resident communist government for our disgraceful lack of assistance in Iran. Happy Easter, and may God bless you
we're
all.
focused on shooting all the things that can shoot at us. Our B-2 bombers and B-1 bombers have executed
All
uncontested surgical strikes
Australians are
against multiple
going
missile
to go
facilities
to
deep inside Iran.
hell
And then
for
just
this.
last night, a B-52 bomber force struck ballistic missile and command and control posts. We are also sinking the Iranian Navy, the entire Navy. Thus far, we've destroyed 17 Iranian ships, including the most operational Iranian submarine that now has a hole in its side. For decades, the Iranian regime has harassed international shipping. Today, there's not a single Iranian ship underway in the Arabian Gulf, Strait of Hormuz, or Gulf of Oman, and we will not stop. We will continue to conduct dynamic targeting operations. We're hunting Iran's last remaining mobile ballistic missile launchers to eliminate what I would characterize as their lingering launch capability. Now, in retaliation, the Iranian regime has launched over 500 ballistic missiles and over 2,000 drones. To be clear, Iran is indiscriminately targeting civilians as they launch these missiles and drones. You've seen it on TV. The evidence is crystal clear and overwhelming. Having said
But
this,
didn't we target
we are seeing
civilians?
Iran's ability to hit us and our partners is declining, while our combat power, on the other hand, is building. And my overall operational assessment is that we are ahead of our game plan. Along the way, every single branch of our military is achieving unprecedented success.
Hello, Mr. Elon. Bro, all these people vote. That's what's crazy. These are all geriatric people that are going to be dead within 10 years. That person is so old, they think that that is Elon Musk on the screen.
From 2 aircraft carriers,
They think that that is General Elon Musk.
And have them backed into their own ports. U.S. air forces are doing what they do best, executing a high volume of airstrikes right into Iran. Operationally, the 2 most powerful air forces in the world, the U.S. and Israel, are dominating the skies of the world's largest state sponsor of terror.
Israel's the second strongest air force?
Ourselves and our partners, and in historic first, the U.S. Army.
Why aren't they in Top Gun?
Precision strike missiles called PRISMs in combat, providing an unrivaled deep strike capability. Also, for the first time, U.S. Central Command's drone task force, called Task Force Scorpion Strike, launched countless one-way
Task Force Scorpion Strike.
Massive effects.
The military lost any aura it might have had because of Pete Hegseth, dude. He's so fucking cringe.
Made them better and fired them right back at Iraq.
Our warfighters are going maximum lethality.
Men and women in uniform, leveraging
Perfect precision. Precision.
There is no adversary too determined, no mission too difficult for the great soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Guardians, and Coast Guardsmen that make up the most powerful military the world has ever seen. Our military objectives are crystal clear, and our people are executing an immensely complex and historic mission with relentless lethality, conviction, and professionalism. And we've just begun. But I have the utmost confidence that we, alongside our partners, will absolutely achieve our military objectives. To all our warriors, Godspeed.
Warriors. But they're not Spartans.
Our amazing troops, God bless them, and what
they're
they
dudes that like wanted like free college.
To the Iranian enemy. It's not the people of Iran. So many of those Persians in a great culture want their country back. We saw at CPAC the Crown Prince will be leading this transition. So we look forward to not only the speech tonight that President Trump is delivering to the nation, but the future of the Middle East. 47 years of hell being unleashed by
America.
The Iranian regime and its 12 proxies, most notably Hezbollah and Hamas. We saw what happened on October 7th of 2023. And for those who say this is simply Israel's war, 47 Americans were murdered in that attack by Hamas, many more by Hezbollah, and hundreds of Marines back during the Reagan administration in 1983 with the bombardment in...
Oh, I was just starting to question this war.
Now to the White House, the President of the United
But then
States.
he reminded me that people died.
Thank you very much. My fellow Americans, good evening. Let me begin by congratulating the team at NASA and our brave astronauts on the successful launch of Artemis II. It was quite something. It will be traveling further than any manned rocket has ever flown and will very substantially pass the moon, go around it, and come back home from a distance that has...
That's a waste of money, bro. Why are you just going around the moon?
They are on the way, and God bless them. These are brave people. We want to God bless those 4 unbelievable astronauts. As we speak this evening,
It's cool.
It's been just 1
It's
month
cooler to
since
land
the
on
United
it.
States military began Operation Epic Fury, targeting the world's #1 state sponsor of terror, Iran. In these past 4 weeks, our armed forces have delivered swift, decisive, overwhelming victories on the battlefield. Victories like few people have ever seen before.
Epic Fury.
Tonight, Iran's Navy is gone.
You turn up the
Their air
audio.
forces in ruins. Their leaders, most of them terrorist regime they led, are now dead. Their command and control of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps is being decimated as we speak. Their ability to launch missiles and drones is dramatically curtailed, and their weapons, factories, and rocket launchers are being blown to pieces. Very few of them left. Never in the history of warfare
He sounds like he's going to shit himself and die. Bro, he's about to die.
Large-scale losses in a matter of weeks.
Any day.
Our enemies are losing in America, as it has been for 5 years under my presidency, is winning, and now winning bigger than ever before. Before discussing this current situation, I also want to thank our troops for the masterful job they did in taking the country of Venezuela in a matter of minutes. That hit was quick, lethal, violent, and respected by everyone all over the world. After rebuilding our military during my first term,
make it a state.
We have by far the strongest military anywhere in the world. And now we're working along with Venezuela and are in a true sense joint venture
Stalin,
partners.
thanks
We're
for the
getting along
sub.
incredibly well in the production and sale of massive amounts of oil and gas, the second largest reserves on Earth after the United States of America. We're now totally independent of the Middle East, and yet we are there to help. We don't have to be there. We don't need their oil. We don't need anything they have, but we're there to help our allies.
Oh, we're there to help.
Tonight, I want to provide an update on the tremendous progress our warriors have made in Iran and discuss why Operation Epic Fury is necessary for the safety of America and the security of the free world. From the very first day I announced my campaign for
drain the
president
swamp.
in 2015,
Where we go one,
I
we go
avowed
all.
that
Med
I would
beds.
never allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. This fanatical regime has been chanting death to America, death to Israel for 47 years.
What's
Their
the
proxies
difference?
were behind the murder of 241 Americans in the Marine barracks bombing in Beirut, the slaughter of hundreds of our service members with roadside bombs. They were involved in the attack on the USS Cole, and they carried out the countless other heinous acts, including the just horrible,
3D Mario.
bloody atrocities of October 7th in Israel, something that most people have never seen anything like it. This murderous regime also recently killed 45,000 of their own people
Death to Israel.
who were protesting in
Thanks for the
Iran.
resub. He says he loves the
45,000
stream.
dead. For these terrorists to have nuclear weapons would be an intolerable threat. The most violent and thuggish regime on earth would be free to carry out their campaigns of terror, coercion, conquest, and mass murder from behind a nuclear shield. I will never let that happen, and neither should any of our past presidents. This situation has been going on for 47 years and should have been handled long before I arrived in office. I did many things during my 2 terms in office to stop the quest for nuclear weapons by Iran first.
By pulling us out of the
most
nuclear
importantly,
deal
I
that was
killed
making them not have a
General
nuclear
Qasem
weapon.
Soleimani, in my first term. He was an evil genius, brilliant person, a horrible human being, however, the father of the roadside bomb. And he lived just horrible what he did. Iran would have been perhaps in far better, stronger position. Had he lived, we would have had probably a different conversation tonight. But you know what? We'd still be winning and winning big. And then, very importantly, I terminated Barack Hussein Obama's Iran nuclear deal, a disaster.
Barack Hussein.
Obama gave them $1.7 billion in cash, green cash. Took it out of banks from Virginia, D.C., and Maryland, all the cash they had. He flew it by airplanes in an attempt to buy their respect and loyalty, but it didn't work.
How do
They laughed at
people
our
just
president
like
and went on with
believe
their
him?
mission to have a nuclear bomb. His Iran deal would have led to a colossal arsenal of massive nuclear weapons for Iran, and they would have had them years ago, and they would have used them. Would have been a different world. There would have been no Middle East and no Israel right now, in my opinion, the opinion of a lot of great experts.
Well,
had I not terminated that terrible deal, and I was so honored to do it. I was so proud to do it. It was so bad right from the beginning. Essentially, I did what no other president was willing to do. They made mistakes, and I am correcting them. My first preference was always the path of diplomacy, yet the regime continued their relentless quest for nuclear weapons and rejected every attempt at an agreement. For this reason, in June, I ordered a strike on Iran's key nuclear facilities, an Operation midnight hammer. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Those beautiful B-2 bombers performed magnificently.
Really cool.
We totally
operation
obliterated
names.
those nuclear sites. The regime then sought to rebuild their nuclear
I like
program
Operation
at a
Metro
totally
from
different
Battlefield
location,
3.
making clear they had no intention of abandoning their pursuit of nuclear weapons. They were also rapidly building a vast stockpile of conventional ballistic missiles and would soon have had missiles that could reach the American homeland, Europe, and virtually any other place on Earth. Iran's strategy was so obvious. They wanted to produce as many missiles as possible, and they did, with the longest range possible.
Their strategy was simple.
They had some weapons that nobody believed they
Shut
had.
down
We
the
just
Strait of
learned that,
Hormuz,
we took them out,
which we
took them all
forgot
out
they were
so
going to do.
that no one would really dare stop them.
We did not prepare
And they
for it.
raced for a nuclear bomb, a nuclear weapon like nobody's ever seen before. They were right at the doorstep. For years, everyone has said that Iran cannot have nuclear weapons, but in the end, those are just words if you're not willing to take action when the time comes. As I stated in my announcement of Operation Epic Fury, our objectives are very simple and clear. We are systematically dismantling the regime's ability to threaten America or project power outside of their borders. That means eliminating Iran's Navy, which is now absolutely destroyed.
I don't care.
Hurting their Air Force and their missile program at levels never seen before, and annihilating their defense industrial base. We've done all of it. Their Navy is gone. Their Air Force is gone.
I don't
their
care.
Missiles are just about used up or beaten. Taken together, these actions will cripple Iran military, crush their ability
Put a
to
girl
support
on.
terrorist
I'm with you,
proxies, and
dude.
deny them the ability to build a nuclear bomb. Our armed forces have been extraordinary. There's never been anything like it militarily. Everyone is talking about it, and tonight I'm pleased to say that these core strategic objectives are nearing completion. As we celebrate this progress, we think especially of the 13 American warriors who have laid down their lives in this fight to prevent our children from ever having to face a nuclear Iran. Twice this past month, I have traveled to Dover Air Force Base.
I don't know why he's saying it's nearing
and
completion when he's
been
like
something.
bringing
Wanted
like
to be
more and
with
more
those
troops.
Heroes as they return to American soil, and I was with them and their families, their parents, their wives, husbands.
He's faking out the
We salute them,
Iranians
and now we
who are
must
going to
honor them
fall for
by
his address to
completing
the
the
American
mission
people.
for which they gave their lives, and
Thanks,
every
food.
single one of the people, their loved ones said, "Please, sir, please finish the job." Every one of them. And we are going to finish
They didn't
the job.
say
and we're
that.
gonna
The
finish it
families
very
literally said
fast.
they
We're
didn't
getting
say
very
that.
Close. I want to thank our allies in the Middle East, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain. They've been great, and we will not let them get hurt or fail in any way, shape, or form. Many Americans have been concerned to see the recent rise in gasoline prices here at home. This short-term increase has been entirely the result of the Iranian regime launching deranged terror attacks against commercial oil tankers in neighboring countries that have nothing to do with the
This
conflict.
is boring. Can he talk
This is
about
yet
something
more
else?
proof that Iran can
He doesn't
never
take
be
requests,
trusted
dude.
with
Sometimes you
nuclear
have to sit
weapons.
through
They
the
will
Fire
use them,
Bloom
and they will
segment.
use them quickly. It would lead to decades of extortion, economic pain, and instability worse than we can ever imagine. The United States has never been better prepared economically to confront this threat. You all know that. We built the strongest economy in history. We're going through it right now, the strongest in history. In 1 year, we've taken a
Can someone
dead
send him some
and crippled
Twitch bits to
country.
tell him
I
to
hate
get
to
to the
say
point?
that, but we were a dead and crippled country after the
He's
last
gaslighting me.
administration and
He's
made it the
gaslighting me.
hottest
Don't fall
country
for it.
anywhere in the world by far, with no inflation, record-setting investments coming into the United States, over $18 trillion, and the highest stock market ever, with 53 all-time record highs in just 1 year. It all positioned us to get rid of a cancer that has long simmered. It's known as the nuclear Iran, and they didn't know what was coming. They've never imagined it. Remember, because of our drill baby drill program, America has plenty of gas. We have so
Bro,
much gas.
how do you listen to this
Under my
and, like,
leadership, we are
after voting for
number
this
one
guy and feel like you,
producer of
like,
oil
did,
and gas
like,
on the planet
and not
without
feel like
even
you're, like,
discussing the millions of barrels
that you need to,
we're
like, be
getting
put down?
from Venezuela.
Like, I don't, that's what I
Because
don't
of the
get.
Trump
How can you listen to this as someone that
policies, we
voted for him and
produce
not
more
think that
oil
you
and
deserve to,
gas than
like,
Saudi Arabia
be
and
dead?
Russia combined. Think of that, Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. And that number will soon be substantially higher than that. There's no country like us anywhere in the world, and we're in great shape for the future. The United
I mean, that's
States
how I feel, bro. I mean, I feel like an
imports
idiot for
almost
voting
no
for
oil
him.
through the Hormuz Strait, and won't be
I
taking
thought, like,
any
this
in the
was gonna be
future.
different.
We don't need it. We haven't needed it, and we don't need it. We've beaten and
Last time I
completely
make that
decimated Iran. They are decimated, both militarily and economically and every other way. And the countries of the world that do receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage. They must cherish it. They must grab it and cherish it. They can do it easily. We will be helpful, but they should take the lead in protecting the oil that they so desperately depend on. So to those countries that can't get fuel,
Oh, he's gonna
many of
leave
which
NATO.
refuse to
It's
get
crazy how
involved in
compromised
the
he is.
decapitation of Iran, we had to do it
Like,
ourselves.
how, like, it's so
I have
crazy.
a suggestion. Number one, buy oil from
Why
the
don't they
United
just remove
States
him
of
from
America.
office?
We
It's
have
so
plenty.
fucking
We have so much.
frustrating.
And number two, build up
saying
some
they're
delayed
decimated.
courage. Should have done it before. Should have done it with us, as we asked. Go to the Strait.
Like, every
Just
Republican needs
take
to, like,
it,
be put in jail
protect
for
it,
not,
use
like,
it for
kicking him
yourselves.
out of
Iran
office.
has been essentially decimated. The hard part is done, so it should be easy.
They're
And
letting
in any
this
event,
happen.
when this conflict is over,
You're ruining the
Strait
whole world.
will open up naturally. It'll just open up naturally. They're going to want to be able to sell oil.
They're gonna raise the
because
price of the Switch
that's all
too,
they have to try and rebuild. It
and
will
delay the video games.
resume the flowing, and the gas prices will rapidly come back down. Stock prices will rapidly go back up. They haven't come down very much, frankly. They came down a little bit, but they've had some very good days over the last couple of days. We've done
He's literally
actually
stocking
much
up
better
the
than I
markets,
thought. But we
dude.
had to take
Oh
that
my
little
God.
journey to Iran to get rid of this horrible threat. With our historic tax cuts, where people are just now talking about receiving larger refunds than they ever thought possible. They are getting so much more money than they thought. That's from the great big beautiful bill. Our economy is strong and improving by the day, and it will soon be roaring back like never before.
They
It will top
interrupted
the levels
Survivor
that it
for
was
this,
a month
man.
ago. I've made clear from the beginning
Dancing
of
with the
Operation
Stars
Epic
got
Fury that we
paused.
will continue until our objectives are fully achieved. Thanks to the progress we've made, I can say tonight that we are on track to complete all of America's military objectives shortly, very shortly. We're going to hit them extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to bring them back to the Stone Ages where they belong. In the meantime, discussions are ongoing. Regime change was not our goal. We never said regime change, but regime change has occurred because of all of their original leaders' death. They're all dead. The new group is less radical and much more reasonable. Yet if during this period of time no deal is made, we have our eyes on key targets. If there is no deal, we are going to hit each and every one of their electric generating plants very hard and probably simultaneously. We have not hit their oil, even though that's the easiest target
so
of
he is
all,
invading.
because it would not give them
This is
even a
fucking
small
crazy,
chance of
bro.
survival or rebuilding. But we could hit it, and it would be gone, and there's not a thing they could do about it. They have no anti-aircraft equipment. Their radar is 100% annihilated. We are unstoppable as a military force. The
Happy
nuclear
Easter,
sites that
Donald.
we obliterated with the B-2 bombers have been hit so hard that it would take months to get near the nuclear dust, and we have it under intense satellite surveillance and control. If we see them make a move, even a move for it, we'll hit them with missiles very hard again. We have all the cards. They have none. It's very important that we keep this conflict in perspective. American involvement in World War I lasted 1 year, 7 months, and 5 days. World War II lasted for 3 years, 8 months, and 25 days. The Korean War lasted for 3 years, 1 month, and 2 days. The Vietnam War lasted for 19 years, 5 months, and 29 days. Iraq went on for 8 years, 8 months, and 28 days. We are in this military operation, so powerful, so brilliant, against one of the most powerful countries for 32 days. And the country has been eviscerated and essentially is really no longer a threat. They were the bully of the Middle East, but they're the bully no longer. This is a true investment in your children and your grandchildren's future. The whole world is watching, and they can't leave the power, strength, and brilliance. They just can't believe what they're seeing.
No, you're right.
Leave it to your imagination, but they can't believe what they're seeing. The brilliance of the United States military. Tonight, every American can look forward to a day when we are finally free from the wickedness of Iranian aggression and the specter of nuclear blackmail. Because of the actions we have taken, we are on the cusp of ending Iran's sinister threat to America and the world. And I'll tell you, the world is watching. And when we do, when it's all over, the United States will be safer, stronger, more prosperous, and greater than it has ever been before. May God bless the men and women of the United States Armed Forces.
Nuclear
and
black
may God
belt?
bless
No, he said nuclear black male.
of America. Thank you very much.
Which I
and
don't
good
even know
night.
what that means. Thank you, President
Thank you to our
Trump.
sponsors here on the right side of history, Kalshi.com/RSBN. Will the president say a number of things on Iran? You could have taken that bet a little bit earlier, from gas and oil
what
to
world do we live
the
in, man?
longevity of this now 32-day operation, as he mentioned, including that 2028. Who will be the Republican nominee?
Let's
for
take a
president?
spin,
Will
y'all.
be
Take a
the 50th
spin.
Vice President, the 72nd Secretary of State, the governor of the Free Sunshine State of Florida, a senator from Texas, or perhaps a neocon of old who was a former ambassador, amongst others. Trade on those most important questions, including the Final Four.
Finally, poor people can be rich
baseball
too.
Season that is long, but brings us into the Summer Classic. Scan now, Kalshi.com/RSBN for all of those music, sport, culture, and political questions affecting you and yours in our great country, nearly 250 years young. Also, thank you to PlanSelect.com. Call today and do not delay. 877.
The war. We do have standing by here a panel to discuss the president's remarks. Retired Marine Intelligence Officer Hal Kempfer is here with me, and so is Benham Tailblue. He's studying Iran and has studied Iran, and he's with the
Wow, we
Foundation
got the
for Defense of
experts here.
Democracies. Thank you both for joining us tonight. Let's start with you, Benham. Let's just talk about everything that Trump laid out. That speech was about 20 minutes long. Did he say anything in this speech?
See what Philip DeFranco has to say.
It's the same set, okay? Well,
okay, I gotta say, I had to reshoot lines.
Let's get
today
filled in.
because I saw Brian, said Brian, but the way that name is spelled, it makes you want to say Byron.
It's not Byron? I thought it was Byron.
It's not Byron. It's Bryon. It makes me so angry.
Thank you for the analysis.
People in that section of the West, stop just making up spellings, okay? This is like Braden, and Aiden. Okay, go ahead. There's too many of them. All right, keep going. What else we got?
News.
$20 from Dina.
Live news. NBC.
Intermediaries in Pakistan. We know that, according to a source familiar with the discussions, Vice President Vance has been in touch with
Trump
those
claims
intermediaries
decisive
as
victory.
recently as yesterday to deliver.
Oh, okay.
First, new developments out of Iran are breaking at a rapid pace.
I want to watch
Moments ago, the White
Hannity.
House with a major
Why don't you stream live? I want to watch Hannity.
first new.
Anybody got? Hold on. Let me see if I can find a live Fox News feed. Fox News Live. Anybody know where I can get like live TV Fox News? Like a stream? 123 stream Fox News. Here we go.
Nuclear
My favorite
to build a nuclear bomb
congressman,
have been completely decimated.
Lindsey
And their ability
Graham.
to finance terrorism is gone. In about 2 to 3 weeks, those objectives will have been met. And how does this movie end? Here's what President Trump said tonight. If you're in Iran, you better be listening. I'm willing to do a deal to make sure you don't become the largest state sponsor of terrorism again. I'm willing to do a deal that will allow you to exist.
I like how like
under
they
certain
scheduled
conditions.
Lindsey Graham
You
for
have to
after
change
this.
your behavior. But
They
if you
were like,
don't
well,
do a
after
deal,
his speech, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
need the guy
decimate
that's gonna
your
fuck with this
ability
heavy
to come back
to be here to
economically.
explain it.
President Trump
He was booked.
outlined targets that would destroy the ability of this regime to survive over time.
This guy's actually like mentally deranged. Like he's really an interesting case study because like he's like well-known like closeted gay
This was
man.
a defining
And
moment
he's been like
in this
hard like
campaign.
war hawk his whole life,
defined
like
the end
always
state.
like wanting to go to
He set
war,
the
always wanting to like
objectives
blow
early
up the
on.
Middle East,
We're inside the 10-yard
and always
line,
like
and he's
saying he's
telling
not
Iran
gay.
how this movie ends.
And he's
It's
just
up to
like
you.
so
We
sexually
can do it through
frustrated that like he like
diplomacy, and if you reject
needs to like
diplomacy,
just like
this
kill
will end
people
with a decimation of your ability
to like feel
to ever
anything.
come
It's
back
actually so
economically.
strange.
Senator, what would a deal look like beyond the president specifically mentioning immediately opening the Strait of Hormuz, or the bombing will continue in the meantime?
There's my goat, Sean
Would it
Hannity, man.
also
How do you know
include
any of that?
60% enriched
Because I'm a
uranium
loser
that this
who
country
pays
might be
attention to the
storing
news.
someplace there?
Sure.
Yeah, and Lindsay
I
is a
think
girl's
deal
name.
Has a goal. And
That's
the
kinda
deal-
gay.
The goal of the deal is to make sure they can't come back into the missile business. They can't build a nuclear bomb. And as to the 60% enriched uranium that exists,
Is someone peeing? Did you
if
hear
they
that?
Don't turn it over. I don't think we'll ever have a deal.
Someone like
Now,
poured
what
water.
People don't realize is that they were 2 to 3 weeks away, Iran, from going from 60% to 90% enrichment, which would give them weapons-grade material for 8 to 10 bombs. Midnight Hammer came along in the nick of time. When we learned through peace negotiations, they were bragging about having 60% enriched uranium at a level to make 8 to 10 bombs. If it went to 90, Trump said, okay, I've got 2 or 3 weeks to act. I'm going to act now. And he took their ability to go to 90% off the table. Epic Fury was designed to make sure they can't ever come back. They tried to build another enrichment program. So what did Trump do? He's destroyed the ballistic missile program. He's cut off their ability to have a nuclear weapon.
Boring.
And they're not going to be able to be the largest state sponsor of
Talk about
terrorism because they don't have any
letterboxes in
money.
school.
Epic Fury is one of the most successful military
Put a girl
operations
on the
in history.
screen.
God bless the 13 and the injured. But they
Put a
got a
girl
noble cause
on.
protecting America and the
Hannity, put a
world
girl
from
on.
a cancer. He described the Iranian regime as a cancer. To anybody who's ever had a family with cancer, cancer is the enemy. The cancer hurts and it kills randomly. And they were the
I get
cancer
it
of the
now.
Mideast. They were the largest state sponsor of terrorism. They had American blood dripping from their hands. Since 1979, every president's been talking about, we're not going to let them do this, we're not going to let them do that. Well, nobody did a damn thing until Donald Trump came along.
Wait, this
And
is the
within
guy who
32
be on
days
JD
and a couple
Vance's
of weeks
neck?
to go,
Let me
He's
follow.
going to take the largest state sponsor of
Do you have
terrorism
money? Can you
and grind it
subscribe?
into ashes.
Give subs.
He has destroyed their ability to acquire a nuclear weapon for decades.
I'll tweet at JD
He's put
Vance
them out of the
again.
ballistic missile
People subscribe.
business, and he's offering them a deal. And if they don't take it, he's going to blow up everything they got. So well done, Mr. President. Well done to our military. I'm very happy tonight.
Yeah, we can tell, dude.
And it is
Oh,
wrapping
there's
up.
a smile.
But the president
Wow.
did highlight that this was really a far more imminent threat than people perhaps knew. You were
my
on
God.
talking about
It was so imminent.
My interview with Steve Witkoff, the Middle East envoy.
This shit was imminent
they
as
claimed
hell.
They had the inalienable right to nuclear weapons. They admitted they had the 60% enriched uranium. They doubled down and tripled down that it was their right, that they had every intention of pursuing it. Now we also
Jesus,
learned in
thank
the course
you.
of this conflict that once again the world underestimated their ballistic missile capability, more specifically the range of their ballistic missiles, which we now know could hit Paris and London. So the threat, perhaps,
Paris
we
and
learned over
London.
the last week was even greater than we
I
thought.
don't think they want to bomb them.
I want your
to
reaction
be honest
to that
with you.
and his message to NATO without really going at
I'm
the
pretty sure if
alliance,
they're
but
gonna
his
throw a
message to
nuke, they're gonna
countries
throw it straight
that
at
are
Tel
dependent
Aviv,
on the
man.
Strait of Hormuz. Take it, control it. It's in
If they
your
got one
ballpark
shot,
and your
they know
interest,
where they're
not
sending
ours.
it.
Sure. Well, a couple of takeaways from me. Number one, I think what I learned tonight is how this is going to end. Now, we have 2 or 3 weeks left to achieve our military objectives.
I thought it
destroying the
was
missile
2
program,
weeks.
making sure they could never have a pathway to a nuclear bomb, and putting them out of the state-sponsored terrorism business. We're about 2 or 3 weeks away. But at the end of 2 or 3 weeks, what happens next? And here's what I learned.
What happens?
Iran makes a deal to make sure they never do this again, or we will destroy their infrastructure to survive as a nation.
Oh my
That's their
God,
choice,
this
and
guy's
that's the big
so
takeaway
blood hungry.
tonight for me. Now, what did we learn over the arc of the last 32 days? All the efforts by
Dude, I'm
Europe
telling
and
you, like, he's
Biden
actually
to control
insane. Like, it's
Iranian
crazy that,
nuclear
like, people, like,
ambitions
entertain this
failed.
guy
They're not
as, like, a,
supposed
like,
to have 60%
authority on anything.
enriched uranium. They couldn't go past 20. They were
fucking
cheating.
insane.
They're not supposed to have a missile that could go 2,500 miles. They had it. They were cheating. So what did we learn? That when Trump understood they were cheating, he blew their stuff up. And they were cheating, and they were getting closer. 2 to 3 weeks that had enough
I don't think the
material
Easter
to
Bunny's
make
coming to
8 or 10
Australia this
nuclear
year,
weapons,
Brody.
And Trump blew up their enrichment facilities. So
I don't
they
think he's
couldn't
gonna
go from
make it.
60 to 90. But what I learned tonight, Iran's going to have a choice in 2 to 3 weeks. You either do a deal where you get out of the business you were in, or we're going to blow your stuff up that will allow you to function as a nation.
Lindsey Graham
That is
loves
your
talking
choice.
about blowing stuff.
Well, let me ask this.
Let's
Because
go.
by the way, I don't even think
Yay.
they have 2 or 3 weeks, Senator. That's 2 or 3 weeks when their infrastructure would be blown up. That's their electric grid. That is their ability to have any income. The lifeblood of their entire economy is
Right.
oil. So that would no longer exist. Let me ask you specifically, both the president, last night on this program, the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, have said, when this is over, we will revisit the issue of NATO and the fact that they did not allow our planes to land and how they were missing in action.
Totally.
And is this going to
We're
be a
gonna relook
one-sided
at it.
alliance where
Totally,
we only
yep.
go and protect Europe? We paid 2/3 of the freight.
I love
2/3 of the
war.
bill. They have allowed their defenses to deteriorate dramatically, and culturally, they have, you know, I never thought we'd talk about no-go zones and Sharia courts in Great Britain, but they exist in
They're
Europe,
doing
and
the
in Great Britain, they have
Sharia
those
in the
courts.
Britain. They're gonna do it in New York.
Well,
They're gonna
number
do
one,
it in your
why do you want an
backyard. They're gonna
ally
do
that
it.
doesn't understand
They're
that
gonna
a
do
religious
Sharia
Nazi
in
regime with a nuclear weapon
in
is not a
Huntsville,
threat.
Alabama. They're
When I
gonna
heard
Sharia
this is not
there.
our war, this doesn't affect us, it means they don't understand the world as it is. They don't understand the threat from Iran. They don't understand the nightmare they created by giving the Ayatollah all this money. They took the money to build an enrichment facility and ballistic missiles not to help their people. So here's how this ends. I would ask President Trump to do a forced posture reevaluation of our presence in Europe. I would move our bases out of Spain because they're an unreliable country. I would be looking at reducing the number of troops we have in Europe.
Bro, what do they have
would
on
be
this
looking
guy,
at
man? It's
repositioning
crazy.
these
Like, these
troops in
guys are just
countries that are
like,
more
there's
favorable
no
to the
way
United
that they're
States.
not like
I never thought I'd hear myself
being
say that.
blackmailed.
And why am I saying it? They were tested when we needed them the most and when the world needed them the most to stop a religious Nazi regime from having a nuclear breakout.
He's
they
probably
took
also a
pass.
pedophile.
And not only
I could
did
see
they
it.
take a pass, they said things that will offend me until my dying day. That this is not our problem. This is Trump's problem. A nuclear-armed Iran is the world's problem. It's humanity's problem. And when you deny us the ability to operate from bases that
I swear
we
it's
have
just that
in your
he's gay.
country
He's that
to deal
old.
with the biggest threat
But,
on
like,
the planet, a
maybe you're
nuclear-armed
right.
Ayatollah,
It's
then
really
we need
funny
to
that he thinks we don't
reevaluate
think he's
where
that
those
people.
bases are, and we need to
Anybody
reposition
doesn't
our
think he's
forces.
gay.
And I would bring some
We
forces
know you're
home
gay,
from
dude.
Europe and make them do more. As to the Strait of Hormuz, you need to clear the straits if you're Europe. But
Yeah, we know you want to
NATO
clear
will
the
look
straits,
different
Lindsay.
after tonight, tomorrow than it did tonight, and I support a force repositioning, reposturing initiative for Europe. And I never thought I'd hear myself say that, but after what they did to us when we're trying to deal with the
He's
biggest
about to
threat
cry.
on the planet, a nuclear-armed Ayatollah, they made it so much harder on us. They put our people at risk. They made our pilots fly longer. They denied us capability. I will never look at Europe the same.
I think that there's going to be a reevaluation, and I believe America's contribution.
I'll
just
never
went
look
down
at European
dramatically,
boys
and
the same
we'll
way
know more in
again.
the weeks
Amen.
ahead. As this now begins to wrap up, Senator
Even
Graham,
boys
we
at
appreciate you
130
being with us.
pounds, I won't
Here with
even
more
look at him
reaction,
like that
former
no
U.S.
more,
Special
Sean.
Envoy in Ukraine, Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg is with us, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, and former Deputy National Security Advisor Victoria Coates. Victoria, we'll start with you. Let's go to the broad
Wow, we got the
general
fucking
themes that the president laid out tonight.
geriatric Avengers
looks like
lined
this
up
is
here.
Wrapping up. How it wraps up, it seems that destiny will be in the Iranians' hands, or whatever remains of the Iranian regime.
Absolutely, Sean. Good to be with you. No, I think the president made the case
to be with you,
tonight as to
Sean.
why
Probably
this
not
was
much
in
longer.
the vital national security interests of the United States to initiate Operation Epic Fury. And he laid out the case as to how close they were to getting a nuclear weapon. Nobody wanted to see another North Korea in the
What the
middle
fuck is she
of the
wearing?
Middle East. And especially the kind of hostage-taking we've seen over the course of this month. Their desire to hold the entire
Like
global
Wakanda
economy
robes.
hostage for their nuclear ambitions.
What the fuck? They shut down Fox. Oh wait, no, it's back.
And then we'll see what happens to Iran after that. That's entirely up to what's left, of, as you say, of the regime.
Let me ask you, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, the president talked a lot about their ballistic missiles, about their army, about their air force, about their navy.
Can we get
about
some
all
subs in
their
the chat
military infrastructure.
for Fox News, guys?
What really seemed to precipitate, or what was the moment of decision for the president, was when they insisted that they have this inalienable right to a nuclear weapon and acknowledged that they had 60% enriched uranium.
It's free with Amazon Prime.
Question before this 2-3 week period as we wrap this up happens?
Sean, I do think
Thank
we
you,
did,
Nick.
and I think we'll get it. I think President Trump laid out his case incredibly clearly tonight. Frankly, America's case incredibly well tonight. He spoke to the American people about why this was necessary. He spoke to our adversaries in Iran, said, it's your choice, make the call. I think deeply
Thanks for
included in that
showing
is
me
making
what
sure
I
they don't
already
continue
Yo,
to have
Millen
a
dude.
stockpile
Thank
of
you,
enriched
bro.
uranium that they could once again enrich at some point in time. He also interestingly spoke not only to our erstwhile allies in NATO who have failed pretty terribly here, but he also spoke to our allies in the region, the Kuwaitis, the Emiratis, the Saudis, and said, we're not going to let you get hurt.
I'm
He had
Hassan for
multiple
people that
audiences
are
here
okay
tonight.
with
He spoke to them in a way that
consumerism.
was Reagan-esque. And that reminded me, too, Sean, the deterrence that has been restored against the Chinese Communist Party as a result of what President Trump has demonstrated that
And I
our
like
military
buying
can
products
do
in
and what
capital.
he can lead. I think that was
And
a fifth
accruing
audience
wealth.
that he is speaking to incredibly directly, and Americans are so much safer because of that.
Yeah, and General Kellogg, let me go to you, if I may. Militarily, there are not that many more targets to hit. It's very clear that the president...
There ain't that
just
many
like
more
before
targets to hit,
Operation
Sean.
Midnight
We hit
Hammer,
'em all.
before
We
this
blew 'em up.
Operation Epic Fury began, he seems to almost be pleading with maybe the fourth tier of leadership that he is negotiating with, that I guess has shown that they have some power or authority by allowing 20 tankers through the Strait of Hormuz. Don't force me to blow up all of your
What a
infrastructure
boring
on
ass
my way
panel,
out.
man.
You know, take the deal
Come
we're
on.
offering. You have to wonder.
Where's the eye
is
candy,
there anybody
Sean?
with common sense there that understands that he means what he says?
I'm 70 and I want to see a hot girl on the screen.
President Trump. He's
I'm
the first president to
138
have the
years
guts
old, and if I don't
to
see
do
a
what he's
blonde
done.
woman on the
And
screen, Sean, I'm going to kill
breathes
myself.
a lot easier because of that. But I
God
think
damn
the
it.
theocratic government of Iran needs to be addressed. It's revolutionary. The Iranian Revolutionary Guards is a lot different than the army. They're two separate organizations. And as long as you got people like that in charge, with all that conditioning they've had for the last 40 plus years, I think there needs to be a complete change of government. You know, when you move from one to another, they're still radical. And it's a radical government that must be changed.
I saw
'Cause
your
you can
Letterboxd review
always
for the
rearm.
Mario movie. Was it
You
really
can
that
always try
bad?
to
Yes.
rebuild something. But
It was really
as long as
bad.
they have that theocratic government, that radical government in charge, I think we're going to have problems with them in the Mideast. And the president has addressed that. Great credit to him on the first term and this term as well.
Dude, I swear,
Yeah,
like,
I
we
agree.
could fix this
How do you
problem
see
if,
this
like, the
playing out in
Secret
the
Service
days ahead,
just
more
gave
specifically with NATO,
an
Victoria?
operation and just gave Trump and Netanyahu to the Iranians.
NATO's trying to be cowards.
They would open the Strait of Hormuz, the war would be done, America would be
It's okay,
happy,
General Kellogg. No,
everybody would be happier.
I agree with you. I mean, I think NATO doesn't really matter here.
Just
They've
give them
proven
over.
themselves to be inconsequential. They are. I mean, they can't deal with the biggest war in
And
Europe
JD.
since World War II.
Yeah, sure, fuck
On
it.
their own
Who cares
continent,
about him?
They haven't been able to deal with it. So I don't
He's not
think
even
we
important
really need
enough
them
to be
in the
included
Middle
in
East.
this.
It would have been nice to have their support. But what President Trump has demonstrated is what the United States can do with a truly motivated
He would be like, no,
ally
Secret
like
Service,
Israel.
don't take
I mean,
Donald,
we
take
can
me
do
instead.
Devastating
Take me.
damage to
I'll
a
sacrifice
military
myself,
like Iran's,
and
all of their Chinese
no one's paying
and all of
attention
their
to
Russian
him.
equipment has been powerless against us. And that, I think, is going to be the most powerful deterrent, to Secretary Pompeo's point.
Is your brain
that
not
going to
rotting
be
from hearing
established
this?
From this action, not just against Iran.
Nope.
This is about Russia and ultimately China, too.
Yeah, let me get your take. Secretary of State, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo.
I'm watching the news.
Unimaginable to me that the NATO alliance would shatter this way. And, you know, I mean, I look at it like Neville Chamberlain, Starmer. Oh,
Emma
this is not our
Chamberlain?
war. This is not our conflict.
I didn't
And
know you
then
knew
having
game,
countries
Sean.
like Spain and Italy and France. Oh, you can't land your planes. You can't refuel in our countries. That to me would sound like a one-sided agreement when you're dealing with the #1 state sponsor of terror. This is not a This should not be a controversial assist on their part. I've got to imagine the ramifications of them abandoning us in this effort. This is going to be deep, profound, and long-lasting.
Sean, I think that's
Put a
likely
girl
true, and it breaks
on.
my heart. I've been someone who believed NATO was a very important set of allies for decades. I served in the Army in NATO operations in 1986 to 1989. But to watch them be so feckless, not to be able to convince their own people, their own domestic audiences that this matters, to explain to them why they're safer as a result of
Chili, $6 shrimp baskets at Long John Silver's. Shrimp, yeah.
Taxes was chasing updates. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert, doing it all for you.
Wait,
so
I
you
love
can chase
commercials.
this feeling. Now this is Taxes. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15.
Trust matters in crypto.
Bitcoin.
Kraken has been building since 2011, rated the #1 crypto exchange by Forbes in 2025, and ranked #1 in security by Kaiko. Trade over 11,000 U.S. stocks and ETFs,
That's
and
so
over
many
500
stocks.
crypto assets in one app. Earn rewards on
Do they
eligible
have
crypto.
Dogecoin?
Manage everything in one place. And for a limited time, deposit and trade $100 and get $10 in Bitcoin. Kraken. Trade with confidence.
Dale, you really need to get that colon cancer screening.
Yeah, it's been forever.
Dale, we can do it with just a blood test. Shield.
Shield is for people 45 plus at average risk, not high risk for colon cancer. Ask your
Come on,
doctor
Dale.
about FDA-approved Shield.
To remind you that 60% of sales
So
on
when are the
Amazon
ads
come
done?
from independent sellers.
Wait, it keeps
Jess
changing.
from Planetary Design will pour
Hold
60
on.
cups of coffee for 60 adventurers.
Shoot, lost count.
Shop small business on Amazon.
timeline
to
keeps
remind you that
extending
60% of sales on
and then
Amazon
showing
come
more
from
ads.
independent sellers. John from Bluehorn Beeswax will light 60 candles for Mark and
this.
Ethel's 60th wedding
You couldn't
anniversary.
see it behind the overlay.
Ethel. Shop small business on Amazon.
Look, if you're an executive, this shirt
Wait,
is a
look
must-have
at
in your
this.
closet. I was tired of floppy collars and
Look, it
shirts
just
with
did
sweat
it.
stains. So I got this shirt I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry. I got it shipped in no time, and I switched from regular polos to this immediately. The brand is called Collar.
COVID is a perfect example. Donald Trump was trying to will COVID into being something that fit his, at the time, re-election ambitions.
Oh, they're liberal.
This is something that he is very much trying to will to fit into a
It's stacked with bacon, Swiss, and peppercorn aioli. Try the latest in the Whopper by You series today.
Thanks for coming in to talk about Doug Jr.
Of course. Third grade is when I learned Liberty Mutual could save you hundreds.
One America News. Uh-oh. One America News is offline. What about Newsmax? Bloomberg Television?
The exponential growth and AI usage in inference in training, I think that overwhelms the technology kind of improvements. OpenClaw is one good example, right?
Numbers are great.
My Prime sub ran out in the middle of the direct
of the
and
inference
won't
computing.
stop me from
The other
seeing
thing
the Ocarina of Time
remember
remake.
is that I think if you look at historical bubbles,
Oh, dude, yeah, you missed the
bubbles tend to
Ocarina
happen
of
when there's too
Time
much money
reveal.
going in.
Go back to Sean.
Illegal alien
Oh my God, the
mothers.
panel's
Here with
done.
reaction,
Finally.
Fox News legal analyst Greg Jarrett. Fox
Oh
News
my God,
contributor
he
Ryan
brought two
Priebus.
other white guys
Greg,
on.
I did read your analysis. I agree with the headline.
Sean!
Yes, you know, as we listened to oral
Do a
arguments today,
monologue.
I felt they were.
He's phoning it in these days, bro. He doesn't even do any. He doesn't do
some that I did
shit.
not expect on that court. Now, history has proven that you really can't interpret questioning to predict the outcome.
Fuck you, Sean Hannity.
However, I did not come away listening to those arguments today with great hope and optimism that they're going to.
I'm done watching Sean Hannity. I'm saying it. I'm done. I've been a loyal listener for 130 years, and I'm done. I'm done with Sean. I'm done. It's over. I'm breaking up with Sean Hannity. One Deadlock game. Okay, I can give you one. Okay. Fine. You gonna play the new Tamagotchi Life when it comes out? Yes. When does it come out? The 12th? Okay. Did they announce ground troops while I was at the Mario Galaxy movie? Not really. He kind of just announced nothing. But it just kind of seems like he's still gonna do the thing. Who do I want to play? Stacey Abrams, dude. Let me chill. Let me have some fun, man.
Well, my teachers are always asking me to apply myself. Let's go complete a ritual.
Let me have some fun, dude. It's been a long day. A little Stacey to take the edge off.
Time a helping hand.
Finally, you put my love on top.
It's over. No one is getting in my way.
We make a good team.
Locked and loaded. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. I know how to make it hurt.
My grandfather just killed himself because Sean Hannity didn't put a blonde woman on the screen following President Trump's national address. Can you give face cam because I've been good today? I'm not even showered today, bro. I'm a mess. But I'll say hi. But I'm turning it off.
Can we please do the double bebop playing? Please let this happen. Thank you.
You're the one I love. You're the one I need. The one I see. Come on, baby, it's you. Finally, put my love on top. there a timeline for this game coming out of alpha? Whenever they're ready. Apparently they're working on a PvE mode now, so I imagine they'll want that out before it's like out. I'm buying the egg today, guys. You've been good today. I'm giving you a treat. I'm not even at 19 hundo and I'm buying the egg. That's how much I love you. Why are there 2 bebops? April Fools. That's literally why, though.
Resubbing from Artemis right now.
I'm resubbing from Artemis right now. That's awesome. Do a flip. Wait, do a barrel roll. Did you see the new Mario movie? You probably didn't because you're in the spaceship. Dude, check it out, bro. They do an awesome do a barrel roll bit twice. The first time sucks, and the second time they do it, you want to kill yourself. Also, like, it's not even played for like a bit. Like, Toad just goes like, oh, do a barrel roll. He says it like, you should like do a barrel roll, as in like he's like excited to see one, and then Fox does it, and then he's like, fuck yeah. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Going to shop. Sounds good.
Tonight.
Stay safe.
He gonna pop. Okay, he should have popped.
What would you rate the movie if you were a 10-year-old little guy? Probably still not very high. I don't think I'd even like it that much if I was a kid. I'd be annoyed at like minor inconveniences that annoyed me. It didn't really, it just was bad. It's just a bad movie, bro. Like it's like you point at the screen, there's just like things you recognize. Like there's barely any dialogue. No one talks. There's no like interactions. There's no good jokes. The best joke, as I said, is literally in the first fight. It's not even a joke. Maybe I'm just racist because I laugh when I hear foreign languages, but literally the best bit is because like Yoshi walks out of like the cave, and then like the little like skeleton guy, little like skeleton like Day of the Dead looking guys from Mario Odyssey that are there. Like he goes, Yoshi goes, Yoshi! And then the little skeleton guy goes, Hola, Yoshi! And then I laugh because he said Hola, Yoshi, and I didn't expect the skeleton guy to say Hola. That was literally my favorite part of the movie. And I'm not kidding. Did you pog when Fox showed up? I did. It was also just like so strange, like an inclusion. The Bowser Jr. plot was genuinely a mess. Bro, what plot? There was no plot. There was no plot at all in the movie. Things just kind of happened. Was Donald Glover good as Yoshi? I guess. He just kind of sounded a little bit like Yoshi the whole time. Was Benny Safdie good as Bowser Jr.? No, he was terrible. I don't know why the fuck they thought to cast Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr. What the fuck were they thinking? He's never voice acted before, and he doesn't sound like Bowser Jr. You literally just like Kevin Hart is right there. The one time you should ever cast Kevin Hart for anything ever would have been Bowser Jr.
Back to base 7.
Yo, Hayes, you suck shit. Don't type. Okay? You're gonna embarrass yourself in front of our 2 bebops.
I really hope they try to run.
Where do you work, bro? Where do you work?
I work at a candy factory.
Not you, Bebop. I think that's awesome, though. Where does Hayes? Where is your employer?
Stick around.
I will fuck you up, bro.
My own opportunities. Tying them down.
What? Bro, imagine if my Hayes was here. Yo, Hayes, bro, you're throwing the game for your poor team, man. We just lost Yellow Walker because we weren't here.
I know how to make it hurt.
It's okay. It's alright. I've seen me win these. This is the best stream on Twitch, bro. I've always said this. Get some subs in the chat. How do I have more souls than Hayes? She's been farming.
Lash is missing.
If they don't have an Achilles heel, I'll make one.
Now you're in New York. Connor, I had 6 7s on my team. That's fucking awesome, dude. It's the little things. Oh, fuck, we don't have a walker anymore. Bro died to a pocket. Bro, we don't have a fucking walker. This pocket is mogging you. He kind of is.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
There's 4 on blue right now.
Ace can't count. You're gonna have to spell that out for them. I'm gonna get good ones in this whole game because it says was a little bitch in the first 5 minutes. If you annoy me in the first 5 minutes, you're gonna set my tone for the rest of the game. And you're not gonna get let off the hook. Adam Banana just posted my coworker's address. That's awesome, dude. XQC farming method, bro. I'm like so far behind. How is Hayes still behind me? She's in lanes. When's the Trump speech, bro? You missed it. He announced that he's sorry about everything and he regrets all of his actions in the presidency and he quits. Really? No. Connor should totally play Minecraft with me. Why do you want to play Minecraft with me? I don't even like that game. I'm just gonna be annoying. I'm gonna be like annoying the whole time and be a real pain in the ass.
Tap into the king's power.
When's Minecraft Monday? Probably on a Monday, I would presume. Tends to be when it falls. What's another death for Hayes?
Spiritual is here.
Pocket is on the move.
Connor, play Marvel Rivals with us. No.
Good luck not getting shot. Thank you.
Connor, keep playing Deadlock? I will. It's my only game that I feel anything on anymore. They gotta put Deadlock on PSP, bro. Imagine if you could play this on the PlayStation Portable.
We delivered the urn. Stay strong, buddy.
The Overwatch here in 2 weeks. I saw the photo of her. She's hot. Not that Overwatch would ever release an ugly hero, but I thought she was really hot. E-bot, let's go yellow here, bro. There's like 100 on green.
Defend green. A green walker is under attack.
No.
Let me show you how.
No. No, I shot him, but I couldn't get him. Fuck. He is 23K. Oh, we got a walker. Huge.
I'm going to tear through their defenses.
Oh shit. Ah shit. I've been getting matchmaked with new players recently, so I think that may be the case with Hayes. You think? Maybe they're just stupid. That could also be the case. Maybe they just suck ass. Maybe they're just a lesser person than me.
Such blessings the king shall give. Greenwich is under attack.
What the fuck is that egg mod? It's Northern Lion, bro. Fox News changed you, Connor. It did. It made me a more hateful person. Wait longer. I'm still cooking. The egg is still cooking. Give it time. Is it egg time? It's not a terrible time for the egg, but a little bit more. Dude, I feel like a plastic bag all the damn time. I can't even lie, bro. Whoa, Sand with 10 gifted. Oh my god, you just gave me energy, bro. This one's for you. He has 27k. I can't do this for you, actually. This escape is for you. Alright, never mind. I tried. Nice. Holy shit, we lost a ton of viewers. So many people left the stream. I just glanced over. Thought we were still around 1k.
None of you are on
Sorry
my
guys. Gameplay must suck shit. Everybody goes, play Deadlock. Let's play some Deadlock. Everybody left. When Fox News back on. I'm hatching the egg. Egg time.
Good luck completing the ritual.
I should have held it longer. Connor low-key looks like the kind of guy that would be in a flash mob. Thank you, dude.
I never say no to free souls.
Somehow Hayes still has less souls than me. Yeah, I don't know how. I've done nothing and I'm melee Vindicta. Souls increase damage output? Not necessarily, but like they let you buy items. They're pretty much directly tied to how strong you are.
They claim the urn.
Okay, we're not even doing that bad. Ooh, come fight me. Where are they?
Broadway is under attack.
Weird. I don't want your number.
She's under attack.
No running.
Pussy.
The rejuvenator is descending.
They have the rejuvenator. Lie true. Throwing stake.
Got him.
No one's getting in between me and finishing the ritual.
Big tether. That Infernus mod is tough, bro, isn't it? You're like the ninja of Deadlock? I've heard those actually. Uh-oh, Hayes. Tough. You and Ninja still have beef? I think so. I don't think he likes me.
The rejuvenator has inspired.
Damn, Daniel.
No! I almost had him. I just tried to kill him because I knew he was at 42k. I was like, maybe. 42k is crazy. Oh 7-0? Bro, my haze ruined the whole game, unironically. I've been trying to catch up the whole time. I said I was gonna do Melee Vindicta before the game started. I told you I was gonna have a fun one.
We've only one shrine left. Greenwich is under attack.
Oh, fuck.
the stronghold. We need to stop them with inferno. Time to cut loose.
Do you remember the time?
Die on your feet.
Let's go! We got him!
Must be ready. Pleasure watching you work, Seven.
We're back. We're back. Watch out, red team. Or blue team. This comeback earn. Nice. Big earn. Hosting a watch party for this stream in Tel Aviv. Shout out to the Tel Aviv viewers. I guess the burnt peanut went offline. What is this build? It's my build. Oh, he's live 24/7. Oh.
Flash is here.
Sick ult, Hayes. Sick fucking ult.
Good job.
I'm fast as fuck now. Burnt peanut seemed okay until I learned anything about him. Guess you don't like humor, dude. Bro, the left gets so triggered by peanut. It's awesome. Sorry if I skipped a song you like, but I wanted a song I want to listen to.
I see pocket.
Guys, don't fight. We have to clear this wave. I get this tank buff, I can actually fight.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
The Bebop bros died. Oh no, dude. The whole team's dying on me. See if they go mid. There's one. Oh, they're backing out. I scared them. I scared them out. One v6 defense.
The rejuvenator is descending.
Be careful. They have The rejuvenator.
Winnable game, dude. Winnable game.
Good luck extracting bloody revenge.
They left your ass for a free mid only after I killed one of them.
Need some elevation.
Why are you fighting outside the base, Hayes? Uh-oh. That's not how you play the game. That's not what you do. Oh, huge! What the fuck is going on? Okay, I couldn't even play. I don't know what just happened. How are you missing all your melees? I don't know, bro. I couldn't see what was going on.
Tough fight.
There's no stopping this.
I had more damage than Hayes. And I barely fought the whole game. That guy was really bad. That guy was really bad. Is that the uncle from Kids Next Door? Father, you mean? Yeah. Yeah. I still don't have a reason. Another game? Nah. Nah. I don't think so. I'ma head out. Connor, let's discuss political theory instead. Ooh, that sounds like fun, bro. That sounds like some fun. Wait, was today Wednesday? Yeah, today was Wednesday. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a gay... oh, I almost said gay night. Oh my god. Great night. That was almost sus as all hell, bro. That was almost sus as all hell. Bye.